Hello, 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 hello. Hey, Bree. Hey, Kia. Hey, Steph. I told you I was doing some things, right? I know. When I'm driving, there's some method to my madness, right? Method to my madness. Yes. Ernest had a bond hearing today. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. What's going on? They had an add-on. He was not supposed to be on it. It was an add-on added on to this hearing today, right? And you notice there's a new DA here, the short lady with the short little curly hair and stuff like that. She's not new, but she's new on this case because they've been putting different people on, just putting on different people. So I guess one hand didn't tell what the other hand did, right? So the other hand that was doing the work for that forgot to put in the dismissal. So this person came in when they did the add-on, they were putting on everything so they could do a recalculation of the bonds, and she put this one back in there. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on in Fulton County, but they better get it together because you got people just gonna be flying off the handle, gonna be leaving, and it's some weird transaction going on. But so now they're gonna put the actual dismissal in there, but they also warn him that it's a possibility they can indict, right? So we know that, right? But she's just saying that to cover her butt because she don't know what the other hand was doing with the cases. Y'all, it is crazy. I'm telling you, when I went up there, it's crazy. When I just say crazy, it's crazy. And so they're trying to keep safe face to make sure that I don't know. I don't know. This is, man, it's not funny, but it's just like these are supposed to be professionals. You're supposed to get all your ducks in a row. You're supposed to figure out what's going on with your cases and stuff like that. And you don't have a clue. You don't even have a clue. You didn't even read the notes. You don't know what's going on. And it's pretty sad, y'all. It's pretty sad. But I'm gonna go ahead on and play what they did today. If you see, guys, I was in the Zoom. I was in the Zoom at the time. Hold on a second. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hey, T girl. Yeah, I was at court today, and I had to get this information to you guys. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. You guys see this? Okay, let's go ahead and play it.
So, Ms. Winfrey, now Ms. Rondon's here. So, is it Mr. Wooten that's here for the add-on?
This is the add-on. This is the
add-on. Okay, Ms. Rondon, you ready? You guys must be leaving the jail. I'm sorry. We'll try to get y'all taken care of quickly. All right. So on the add-ons, 1 through 5, I think 1 through 4. 22 CP 210500. There's right now I've got 610 days without indictment. There's a $5,000 good bond on theft by deception. 22 CP 211078, 610 days, $15,000 good bond on 3 counts of conspiracy to commit a felony. Then on position 3, 22 CP 212559, 610 days without indictment, a $25,000 good bond on 5 counts of conspiracy to commit a felony. And then on position 4, 23 CP 215407, 610 days without indictment, there's a $700,000 good bond on 4 CWAC charges.
Okay, so hold on, I'm gonna put it.
Yes, Your Honor. 20 cycles with arrest out of Georgia and Kentucky, a 2006 felony conviction for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, theft by receiving stolen property, also a 2006 conviction for false statements, and a 2005 conviction out of Kentucky for bank fraud. In addition to the cases on the calendar, there are 3 additional open cases, Your Honor. A CWAC case under 23 CP 219961. Theft by deception, 3 counts. That's under case number 23 CP 220091. And the third case is theft by deception, financial transaction card fraud, 3 counts under 23 CP 220152. Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right, go ahead, Ms. Rhonda.
Okay, now y'all hear the amount. Hold on. You guys hear the amount, right? It's 5,000, 15,000, 25,000, and 700,000. So the 700,000 is the CP charge that was dismissed. But the person that was working there before did not take care of that CP charge. She did not write out a dismissal on that. So they had to bring everything back because they were lowering the current charges. So they had to bring that one down. Now someone else, the one that's working now, has to put in for that dismissal. But they also warned him that it's a possibility that they could do an indictment. So it's just a warning, just in case, to keep themselves covered, just in case. Okay, hold on, let me play this. I don't know what's going on in Fulton County, y'all. I don't know what's going on in Fulton County. I don't know. Yeah, he's not in court. He was in Cobb County's jail thing. Okay. And I didn't mention nothing like that, what was happening, because you know what? Y'all be dogging me out, so I keep things to myself until it's time.
Good evening, Judge. For position 1 on the add-on calendar, the state and I have been able to come to a consent bond. So for 22 CP 210-500, the bond that we've agreed to consent to is $3,000 with the following conditions: an ankle monitor to surrender his passport and to have no contact with the named victim. Position 2 for 22 CP 211-078. We've consented to a $9,000 total bond with the same conditions as the previous case: ankle monitor, surrender the passport, and no contact with the named victim. For position 3, which is 22 CP 212-559, we have agreed to a $15,000 total bond with the same conditions: ankle monitor, surrender passport, and no contact with the named victim. And also no contact with Erica Hewley, or AKA Erica King. And then additionally, Judge, for position 4, which is 23 CP 215-407, the last time we were in court for this case, the state announced that it was dismissed through a decline to prosecute. And so I'm a little confused why this case is back on the calendar.
I didn't see a dismissal on this one.
Your Honor, I can speak to that.
Oh.
As to 23 CP 215.
Here's her excuse.
Hearing, the state did move to null or to decline that particular case. We will just revive that case in an indictment.
You see that? Well, they telling them it's a possibility that's going to be an indictment, but they forgot to put it in. So the judge is going to ask them to put it in. And if they come back and do an indictment, fine. But right now, they need to go ahead and do what they were supposed to do. They didn't do their job before. I mean, it's kind of crazy, isn't it?
So,
Judge is confused.
okay, so was because I didn't see the dismissal filed yet.
I did not file one, Your Honor. Should I send you a?
Oh, okay. No, as long as you find, because I looked at it today and I didn't see the indictment. That's right. Okay, so all right, they'll dismiss it now. So just so you know, they can also, if she says they're going to revive it in an indictment, they could indict your case and then rearrest you on a grand jury warrant. Just so you know. Okay, and I don't know about the case in front of Judge Edwards or the other indicted cases, if you've got bonds or what's happening with those. All right, best of luck.
Judge, for the consent bond, will Ms. Rhonda be preparing those consent bonds and submitting those to the court? And then,
Ms. Robinson, you read my mind. I was about to say I can prepare them and submit them this evening.
okay, and then for the case, I know she said the dismissal order for position 4, is Ms. Winfrey gonna submit a dismissal order for that one, just so we have something. Otherwise, the case is just gonna stay open.
If Your Honor would prefer that I send something, I will do that.
Yeah, I think you need to do
Okay,
it.
let's see, what is? Yeah, or will it be something you need me to sign?
She don't
I think
know.
those get signed by me, do they?
She don't. Oh my God.
If they know a process, but. Okay, well, if it's something you need me to sign, if you just want to email it to me. All right, so like I said, if they do an indictment, they can do a direct indictment and issue a grand jury warrant. They can rearrest you on that. I don't know the status of your other cases because you have some indicted. I know there's one. It's in front of Judge Williams, so this won't have any effect on any of those. Best of luck to you, sir. You can leave the booth.
Your Honor, that concludes my business. May I be excused?
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, thank
ma'am.
Thank
All
you.
right, so have a good evening.
Y'all heard that, right? Fulton County, Lord have mercy. Fulton County, Fulton County. The other person did not do the work, and now she don't even know how to do it. She don't even know whether or not the judge has to sign off on it. Oh my God. Oh my God, Brittany. Brittany, hey, Brittany, I was down there. We were supposed to have lunch. Look, Britt, I was down there by the courthouse. You send me the by the time you send me the address, I was already gone. Because I gotta move in silent, Britt. I gotta move in silent. I had to move in silent. We're gonna have to do it again. We're gonna have to try it this week. Okay. But I gotta move in silent. So, when I send you a message, just hop on the message and we move on, okay? I gotta move in silent. But y'all, this is crazy. Oh my God. This is so weird. This is so crazy. One hand don't. Oh my God. You can imagine what's all the stuff that's going on in Fulton County. They need to get it together. Lord have mercy. Is it? They forgot to write the dismissal. And this lady trying to clean up everything. This lady right here, the one right here, she's trying to clean up all the stuff that other people didn't do. So she's trying to bring everything back so she could fix everything and try to. Oh my God! So, but she did keep herself open. She said just in case there might be an indictment. Like I said before, he will get off on technicality only. They have not worked the case since they have not worked the case at all. They have not done any forensic. Remember, I was just telling you guys about this yesterday. When I was telling you some of the stuff that's going on in Fulton County. I just hope people get good lawyers and get some stuff that's going on corrected. I don't know. It's weird. They keep losing people, right? People keep moving, and so far since his case been around, you have seen so many different DAs on his case. So many different DAs. She's new. This lady here is new. I haven't seen her. The one that I know most, she has real short hair like me. And I remember the young lady that was like with the hair, the mask. I haven't seen her in a while. I don't even know if she still works there. It's just kind of weird. There's an election going on, and it's madness around there. Hey, Mustafa's in the house. But it's weird, y'all. It is so much craziness that's going on in the courtroom. How do you have a case that it says it was dismissed, and then it comes back to the judge? Judge don't know what the heck is going on. You don't know what's going on. I mean, tomorrow's the primary. Yeah, tomorrow's the primary. But but as usual, guys, I wanted to bring it to you guys. firsthand. So far, the bond now, the one that was 5,000 is down to 3,000. That was the agreement that they had. The bond that was for 15,000 is down to 9,000, and the bond for 25,000 is down to 15,000. And then that 700,000 bond, that one has been dismissed. But they said they could bring an indictment on it. So they're holding off, but she still has to fill the form that the other person did not fill the indictment. So I have a theory on all of this stuff, but I won't give you theory. I'm just gonna give you facts. I think Nesto will walk free. Brenda, I'm tending to agree with you on this one. Does this mean Nesto's getting out? Well, if he could come up with that 45,000, if he could give, because now it's 40. Let's add this up. Hold on. Let's add this up here. You got 3,000. Hold on, calculate it. 3,000, right? You got 9,000, right? You got 15,000. Right, that's a total of 27,000. So that's 2,700. That's 2,700 and plus the 45. Was it 45? 05? 400. Hold on. It was 400. There was 405,000, right? Times 0.10. So that's 42,000. Let's see. Let's see. 40,500, right? 40,500 plus 2,700. It comes out to $43,200. $43,200. That's how much he has to come up with. $43,200. Now, if he goes back and say April comes around, right? And there's still no indictment, yo. He is probably most likely going to be set free. Hold on, I got a phone call coming in. Hold on. Telemarketers, y'all. These people get on my nerve. These people get on my freaking nerve. Telemarketer. Yeah, that's 10%. Each county has their own rules. Like in Clayton County, they charge an additional 15% on my bond. They charge. It depends on how much the places charge. And some places you have to pay the court fee. It depends. But the amount is 10%. 10% is the bond. And if he gets in the program, they have that special program, it would just be 10%, I think. I don't know how that worked, but that's what it would be. Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're right, Mustafa. All right. So, Sonia don't have 43,000. 43,000. It's $43,200. No. It's 43,000. That's the 10%. Because remember, it was 405,000. So you take 10%, 405,000 is 40,500, and then the 2,700. So that's a good bond. I think that's the percentage. A good bond, I mean a percentage. What is a good bond? Let me see. What is a good bond? Okay, what does a good bond mean? Good bond, a bond. It doesn't explain what a good bond is to me. What is a good bond? I think that's a contract with the bondsman. I don't know what a good bond is. I don't want to get to lying. I don't know what a good bond is. I don't know what a good bond is. It says bonds for good behavior. For a bond for good behavior requires the defendant to post bond by giving money or property to a court to hold. That's what a good bond mean. I don't know. Did he get those documents for his land he wanted to put up? I don't know. I don't have a clue. I don't for some strange reason, some of you guys think I know this man. I don't know nothing about this man. The only thing I know is what I read on paper and me praying for the man. I do not know the man, and all you guys making all these crappy comments about him coming to stay at my house. That man is not coming to stay at my house. I do not know this man. I would not put a stranger in my house like that, okay? And the other thing, I don't want the man. I'm not interested in the man. I'm interested in his soul. I'm not interested in relationship with the man. So y'all need to stop the crap. I got a husband. I don't need another man, okay? I don't need another man. One is enough. I promise you. And all those that comes up and try to tell me, listen, I used to be an actress, a voice actress, okay? A voice actress. I mean, anybody that act on stage, it's not true what they're doing. Just like Denzel be kissing a person on TV, it's not facts, okay? It's not facts, okay? When you're an actress, you act the part, just like I was acting the part with the Demetrius and all that. It's acting, y'all. Acting. I never said it. I never accused you of anything other than covering the case, man. Oh, no. I wasn't talking about you specifically. Your question kind of helped me to remember people saying stuff. No, it wasn't you. You didn't say that. I never said you said it. I just remember because you asked a question about the document and the land. I was like, I don't know nothing about the man, but it helped me to remember some of the nonsense that folks have been saying. Okay. Because let me tell you something. People accuse you of something that they are guilty of because obviously they want that man. You don't see me watching the video about him every day. I don't do that. I go and find work. I find content. Nesto's not my only content, y'all. Voice is annoying. Whose voice is annoying? My voice? You ain't got to be on here. DK Bold, you could get the crap off. You ain't got to be on my thing here. All you got to do is turn the station. My voice is annoying. That means you don't need to be here. How about that? I'm doing fine. Yeah, they are dismissed. The charges was dismissed. They are dismissed. Someone forgot to put the paper in. Okay, I know why you are doing what you do, and people are jealous of access you have to people. Yeah, I said what I said. Yep. Sharon W. Yes, the charges was dismissed. She just asked those people to put in the dismissal. Somebody didn't put it in, but they also said, remember when we were watching Judge Glanville talked about cases that have been put in a like a dormant status. Not until it says without that with prejudice that they can't bring it back. If it doesn't say with prejudice, they could bring anything back, okay? But as right now, the charges have been dismissed. But they can decide to bring the grand jury in and place the charges. But if they don't have stuff to bring the charges on, they probably won't bring it up. But she's just covering her butt because remember, she's new. She wants to make sure that all the rocks have been turned before she make a decision right now, because the decision was made before she got there. It was made by somebody else. She doesn't even have a clue. What she's doing is cleaning up stuff from the previous person to make sure all her T's are crossed and all her the I's are dotted. All charges are, I'm confused. Divine favor. What are you asking? What are you asking? For all those that's coming in, they had a special dead file. Thank you, Dr. TTA. I forgot. Thank you, Doc. It's dead file. Dead files are files that can be brought back years later. If it's dismissed with prejudice, that's when they cannot bring it back. Any case that does not say with prejudice can be brought back. The judge is getting tired of buffoonery that the DA office is trying to pull with these defense. You know what? I said what I said. I don't think these people are working. For real. I think their mind is so stuck on these Rico charges that everybody's not doing their work. So they're letting people stay in jail a long time. They're letting cases just pile up and not working them. And they have deadline. They have stuff. And if y'all know, there's a lot of cases that are being thrown out right now because they have not been worked. And it's not the defense fault. It's not the judge's fault. The judges are sitting there waiting. It's the DA's office fault because they're not doing their job. And I know they're watching. I know they're going to talk. But the facts are the facts. They're not doing their job. They're not doing their job. Seriously, y'all, how do you have a case that the other people said they're not moving forward with the charges? So you said charges are dismissed. So I was asking if all charges. Oh, okay. Divine favor. Remember the CP charge that they dismissed? Well, a new person came on, right? A new worker, which is this lady right here. A new person came on to this case, right? She don't know what's going on. She got a whole stack of stuff in front of her. She probably didn't read the notes. She probably didn't check out anything. She just brought everything back up to the judge to let the judge handle it. She added on. These was add-ons to her log for the day for the day. It wasn't part of it because they usually wait 60 days for them to come back. They were just there in February, right? They was there in January for those. And then they came back in February 23rd with that SA charge, and then they're back here again. It's not even time. So they dismissed the CP case, and then they dropped the bond on the other ones. It's a money-making business too. So it's 3,000, 9,000, and 15,000 on those that they did not. Only the CP charge was dismissed. But they said it's a possibility they might indict. Remember, this same lady was the one that was with and y'all, listen, did y'all notice that the cases they talked about are all Kentucky cases just recently, mostly? Did y'all see that? And then the open cases that's on here. Did you see that? They talked about, let me tell you. They talked about the 2006 false statement, right? 2006 imprisonment, and 2006 the bank robbery. And then they, talk about the other stuff that was here. And you notice they didn't even talk about Clayton County warrants and stuff like that. They didn't even talk about that. They're getting weird every time. I think what they need to do, sit down, go over every case, check to make sure it's him, check the age, check the date of birth, check everything to make sure it's him, because there is quite a few Ernest Williams. Now they have to verify that it is him, and they're not doing that. They're just pulling anything that they see in the system. Because I remember when I first started out in the system, there was like 36 something charges, and every single one of them weren't him. It was somebody. Because right now there's two people right now named the same name. He had one is in Cobb County with him, and the other one is in Fulton County. Same name, Ernest William. One was born in 1984, and one was born in 1992 or something like that, and then he was born in 1965. You see how much I've been working this, y'all. I know this almost like the back of my hand. And that's why I stopped talking about the different charges, because you don't know who it is. It's a lot of Ernest Williams. It's crazy. And there's a total of 3 in jail right now. We're not talking about the ones that's not in jail. Because remember they had a case of somebody in Augusta. They had somebody in Louisiana. They had somebody in Texas, all named Ernest Williams. So they just have to verify if it's the right person. That's why I was asking him if his attorneys have been checking the name and the age, the social security number. They need to check all of that out to make sure that is the person. Okay. He said Fanny is too busy trying to clear her name. How ironic, she's sitting on the other side of the tracks. You said all charges dismissed. I was just asking. Okay, Divine. Okay, you're welcome. So that's what my little busy day has been. Me trying to get the information to you guys. Once I found out there was going to be a hearing, I took myself on to the courtroom and trying to get all the information for you guys, and I got it. Got my Rule 22 in and was able to record for you guys. So I'm glad I was able to do that. This is just as a last minute type of thing. Didn't know it. I found out by going to the courts, So boots on the ground. That's how you get information most of the time, especially with the system acting up. You don't know what's clear and what's not clear in the system. So they claim that they're going to have an indictment coming down in April. We'll see how that works. I'll keep an eye on it, because I know a couple of people who are well, I know one man, his wife has been coming down every other week, because she is you know me, I talk to everybody, right? She's one of the jurors, the grand jury juror. And she's been doing this for about 8 months. I don't know what she looked like. I just know her husband. How many county within Atlanta does he have warrants? There's only one county. That was Henry County, they said. But they don't even know if it's him. They got to go check it out to see if it is actually him. They got to make sure, because they have not been doing all the checking. They're just picking a name and not, verifying if it's him. It's kind of crazy. That's why people use middle name, because sometimes, do you think the lost information when the system went down regarding some of the cases of, not all, you never know. I said what I said. I don't know. It might be. I don't know. Because the hackers did say they was going to put some stuff out. You don't know. You might never know. Never know. You never know. But I'm not going to speculate. I just wish they would check everything. Make sure they dot all their T's. No, cross all their T's, dot all their. Yeah, there's 162 people watching and 42 likes. Steph, I give up on these people. But anyway, I did my part. I came here to give you guys information. Stephanie, I can't stress myself with these folks. I can't stress myself. I'm gonna go and do my little stuff on my other channel. Can't stress myself. I'm not gonna do it. The old me is passed away. If they hit it, they hit it. If they're not, they're not. But I'm not gonna break my neck to get information. I do it for the people that appreciates me. I do it for them. You're welcome. Keep up the good work. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome so much. You're welcome so much. Betty, you're welcome. Why are they not using social security numbers? For all instead of names. Let me tell you why, Julie. Because they claim that he used like 4 different social security numbers. That's what they claiming that he did. So that's why you have to use date of birth. And they said that he had different names and aliases. So they got to do a lot of triple, quadruple checking to make sure. Ernest is known for, look at him, look at him leaving the booth. Ernest is known for doing scamming thing. He's known for using women for money. He's known for that kind of stuff. That's, because folks is like, oh, what about the victim? What about the victim? Let me tell you something. Once a person gets your money one time, y'all, how much of a fool you gonna continue to be in? I'm just being serious. I'm not talking about the SA stuff. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the people that he scammed. Okay. How much of a fool you gonna keep doing? Because you thinking this person gonna get you after the first time he fooled you. Shame on you once if they do it, but then it's a shame on me if I'm the one that. But come on now, 3 and 4 and 5 times. And I know folks get mad at me because the woman with the credit card thing. I'm like, come on now, you sitting there having sex with this man, you thinking his ding ding is gold, and you keep giving your money to him, Now you become the fool. It's your fault after a while, y'all. It's your fault. You ain't 2-year-old. You're a grown woman. It's your fault after a while. Keep giving the man that money. You could talk about me if y'all want to. I don't care. You keep giving them. Okay, you tell him. Now listen to the story. I read the warrant to you guys. I read it to you guys. Why? After the first time the man fooled you, why you keep giving him money? Why? Tender Swindler. Everybody's telling me about that movie on Netflix. I always said they thought they were in a relationship with this dude, and he took their money, but they gave it willingly. Exactly. My thing is, I don't care how much love you looking for. Stop giving the man your money. Get money from him. Make him pay. And all these sad stories, this man kept giving them and all. Come on, y'all. Come on. Why can't they verify? Can't they verify date of birth? They should be. Well, now since they have his fingerprints on records, they should have had his fingerprint on record. Then they could find out if it is him that did those crimes, right? Not the crimes, but if it is him, actually the person. Once they verify the fingerprint, then they'll know if it's that person or not. Because, your fingerprints tell who you are. Every time you get arrested, you're supposed to get your fingerprints checked, right? Yeah, Divine. After a while, y'all, you got to take responsibility. Fair exchange, no robbery. That's it. Why not ask him why he took the money? Why not ask him why? You want me to ask him? I'm not going to ask him. That ain't none of my damn business. I am not going to ask that man that. Because it ain't my money he's taking. I ain't a fool to just give the man my money like that. I've been fooled one time, y'all, with a car. I've been fooled with a car. And after I got tricked, let me tell you, I went and got my money back. You know how I got my money back? I went straight to the court and I filed those paperwork. Sure did. And that man kept paying me increments and increments and increments. And I ended up getting all my money back. But it was a promise to fix my car. He took my money and he never fixed the car. So I was like, I worked too hard for my money. Why not ask him why he took the money? Why do people take money? You ask yourself, Toya, ask yourself that question. Why do people take money? Because they want it. I'm saying, ask in general. You question the alleged victim why they gave it up. I didn't question any victims. I ain't talked to not one victim. I'm giving you my opinion. I'm not questioning no victims. I haven't questioned that one. I haven't contacted any of them to question anything. So I am making a comment and giving my opinion. If you disagree with my opinion, you're entitled to disagree. But my thing is, Why give up your money? Why? Y'all better leave me alone with that victim crap. Somebody giving up their money, that's their. That's right, Steph. Fair exchange, no robbery. Does he have to go to Henry County after this case is decided? Most likely, Judy. I definitely would have not given him money, especially second, third, fourth, fifth time. And then you want to know why? You want me to ask him why he's taking the money? Why they giving up their money? Did he hold a gun to their head? Now that's different. If he holding a gun to their head and saying, "Give me your money," then that's a problem. But if they giving him the credit card number and he going to the store, not buying it, she know he didn't buy it, then she going to give an extension on her credit, going to add more credit so he can get more stuff. Come on now, y'all. Come on. It's a hard pill to swallow. Sometimes we learn from our mistakes. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that kind of stuff. I'm not talking about no essay. I am not talking about none of that stuff. Because that essay stuff is wrong. Like you said, after you give up so much money, it's on you. Yep. And then you're nothing and you're not getting anything. This is. I need to ask. Let me ask Toya. Toya, what? Okay, Toya. Since you're gonna ask me that question, Toya, would you keep giving a man money? Same reason and gave up your car. Zelda, say I didn't give up a car and then give it up another car. No. Here's the thing, Zelda, you got the wrong thing. Okay, I didn't give up a car. I sold a car. The person decided not to pay after a while. They paid a couple of months and then they decided not to pay anymore. What did I do? I went after the money. I went to go get the money. I went to court and all that. That's totally different. I sold a car. I didn't give anybody anything. I sold a car. They decided not to pay. So Zelda, you are wrong, young lady. I also have Rico with not going to the dealership myself, period. When God show you who people are, believe him. Yeah, because you're not getting my money. I work hard for it. Man, sometimes, bless you, we have to learn the hard way, We have to learn the hard way. If you know the reason why you're giving the money and what satisfaction you're giving it, because it's like people are givers. Did you say victim crap? This can't be Christianity when you speak of. This can't be Christianity because I said crap? Huh? This can't be Christianity because I said crap? You know how many Christians cuss people out? There's a lot of Christians out there that be cussing people out now. There's some pastors, a cussing pastor right now on the in Tennessee. He cuss you out in a minute. There's some cussing preachers, cussing pastor, cussing Christians. But you gotta remember, they are in work in progress. I am a work in progress. Sin every single day. Have to be delivered from my sin. Give me another one. Give me a better one than that, Toya. Give me a better one. Give me another one. You didn't answer my question. So y'all want to come in here and do the Sylvia attack thing, huh? Come on, bring it on. Bring it. I'm ready for it today. You believe it was going to pay. He was going to pay Yeah, because that's what he said. That's what he put in the contract. People put in the contract and you believe them. That's like when you go and buy a car, you make a promise that you're going to pay the car payment. Or when you buy a house, you make a promise that you're going to pay your house note and your mortgage. And certain things happen. Oh, you zapped them? Don't zap them. Dang, Steph. Why you zapped them? Don't zap them. Stephanie. Steph. The trigger is heavy. Come on, Steph. Man. You have to live and learn on your own mistake. Yeah. We're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to be foolish. We're all going to do things that we regret later on in life. Every single one of us have a regret moment. I have had plenty of regret moments. He wouldn't incriminate himself knowing that he being audio recording. They were audio recording. Who wouldn't incriminate themselves knowing that they're audio recording? And you know what the funny thing is? People come in my chat making assumption of things they don't know the facts. Just like they believe he was going to follow through with what he promised. But hold on a second, Zelda. They believe he was going to follow through the first time. She gave him the credit card, right? Gave him the number. She told him to buy this. I'm just going to make an example. She told him to buy this. He comes back, buys something else. And then he says to her, I'm going to get this, another thing. She give him the money. He buys something else. Now, he comes back a third time, right? Listen, Priscilla. Come back a third time. Do you think she should believe him after the third time? You think I'm going to sell a person a car again? Do you think I'm going to go and try to sell a person a car again? I learned my lesson, y'all. I learned my lesson. Sometimes we just have to learn our lesson and swallow the pill and move on. You're live, but stop and relax. You say, I'm live. You're live, but stop and relax. Those women had a verbal contact. Verbal contract or contact? I was talking about the lady who gave her car up to get another vehicle and should have went to the dealership herself along with him if she wanted someone with her. Yeah, I agree with you. I just think you need just breathe. I'm breathing, Jerome. I'm breathing. I'm breathing. I'm breathing. Trust me, I have very good blood pressure. My blood pressure is like a teenager. So I don't get stressed out of this. I said what I said. You know I am, man. I thank God for deliverance. Yes, Jesus. Thank you for deliverance, y'all. I know I'm a New Yorker, and plus of that, I am a Haitian. So y'all know I am holding a lot of constraint. This is what you call discipline. I am very disciplined. Very disciplined. Because I can go off the handle, really. That's different. Sylvia, you tried to help a monkey. You could have sold a car to a CarMax, but you tried to help him out because you saw his need. He messed up by not paying as agreed. LOL, didn't you know the New York was go get it right back and reality tonight? I didn't catch that one. I'm glad I caught it live. Hey, Jerome. I have to woosah sometime because when I really speaking about Haitian, they have a gang war and U.S. stopped traveling there. I know they really they treacherous over there, man. They do blood. They do oof. Yeah, yeah. My dad travels back and forth. I think he stopped. He stopped recently. I think he was down there. But let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you how bad my family is. Did you know my dad was part of Papa Doc regime? He got kicked out of the Haiti in 1971 when he took over because he was one of those treacherous people. So my dad is no joke. My dad, no joke, y'all. No joke. Um, so that's why I don't have fear in my heart of anybody. I don't. Sylvia, why don't you cover some of stuff that's going on in Haiti? I need to, but I don't know what's going on. I said what I said because I don't have anyone that's connected down there because my dad is up here. He's up here. He was down there, but he came back up here. Um, I don't know if I could contact my aunt and see what's going on down there. I don't know. Maybe I call John one day and let him talk and see what's going on. I don't think he travels down there because anytime I said I was going to travel with John is my stepbrother. Zelda he said on the call, it's him. He said on the calls, it's him. What's him? Doesn't matter what you or I would do. There is a reason why theft by deception is a law. What are you talking about? You just come on in, Johnny Come Lately, come in and post something on here. I don't know what the heck Johnny Come Lately talking about. Okay, Johnny, I don't know what you're talking about. YSSD, Johnny Come Lately. I don't know what you're talking about. I postponed my trip to the DR. There's too close. Yeah, they are definitely too close. Ever since the unalive that's their president, they have, cause they said the wife did it. The wife was part of it. That's what I heard. It's been an unrest there. Yeah, I think yeah. They said the wife did it. Britt, it's too much going on over. It is, Britt. It's too much going on over there. They did. They said the wife. Yes, I saw it on the news the other day. Yeah, they said it was the wife. They said that she was in cahoots because she wants to become president, and so she was in cahoots with his opponent or something like that. Yeah. At one time there was kidnapping and people refused to pay and they let people go. Shake my head. Now they're killing folks. They're not even letting them go. They just unaliving them. I'm responding to the chat. Okay. Okay, Johnny. I don't know what because I don't know what you talking about. Dan, you can't trust anybody anymore. Jeez. Man, you know how many spouses? That's why when something happened to somebody and they have a spouse, the first person they put as a person of interest is the spouse. Read before responding. Read before responding. Who need to read before responding? Me? Yeah, their stuff is on here afterwards, so I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about because everything is like a delay. So if you put something in the chat, it's a delay and I'll check it out afterwards. So it's a few minutes delay. Oh, you see what happened? And Doc, I don't know what that. Okay, I'm gonna mind my business. Steph and Mods and y'all take care of the chat because I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. But as I was saying, y'all, here's the deal. Can I ask y'all some of y'all questions? The ones in my bushes that's in my bushes and want to come up in here and start some crap with me. Why do you come in here? Seriously. Why do you come in here and you want to come in here and just complain? I'm late, but I'm confused. Sorry. If this was talked about, but what does it mean they will revisit during grand jury indictment? What does that mean? That means there's a possibility when they do the grand jury indictment that they may bring that particular charge back on. That's what it means. Because remember, whenever they dismiss something, if they dismiss it with prejudice, that means it can't come back. If they dismiss it without prejudice, that means it is going to come back. Eventually, it can come back. But if with prejudice, it will never come back. You get what I'm saying? So that's what it means. So it's a possibility that they might put it in the indictment. But you remember what I said, LRC Love. The person that is doing this is somebody new. She is very new in this position. So she don't know what the other DAs have done, what the status is, what state that the case is in. She's coming in, she got a pile of cases, right, that she needs to get off her desk that has been aged, whatever, right? So she picked up stuff that another person didn't complete, right? Another person didn't complete it. They didn't file the dismissal paper. They didn't put the order in for the judge, right? So when the judge get it, they get the whole thing back again. So this new person is doing what she thinks she should do, but she's also protecting herself. She said it's a possibility it might come back. Because remember, she's the same person that was in Judge Edwards, not Judge Edwards, she said at Judge Adams' court, right? She was the one that was there, and she mentioned that CP case again. Remember, she mentioned it on the 23rd? Because she don't know what's happening. All she has is a case of a bunch of cases that she has to work through. So to make sure everything has been touched at least once by her, she bringing things up. Because a lot of these have been aged. If you go back to my live that I did the other day when they questioned Judge Judge Glansville, he explains all of that. So might have to go take a review of that live that I did. Okay? Because that will explain to you what the agreement is. Because every single 90 days they're supposed to touch these cases, and there's supposed to be something done with each case. Like if, for example, they gave a person a bond, right? Say the bond is too much. Every 90 days, I have to come back and talk about that particular one. Because everyone's supposed to guarantee a reasonable bond. So they're going to keep lowering the bonds, keep lowering them until it gets to a point a person could afford to get out. Because also you're going to have a case where somebody's been in jail 13 years and still have not been indicted or have gone to trial. Does that explain the question, LRC Love? Does that explain your question? Nesto better not pay that bond. They will take his money and then the next county will pick him up if he loses his coin. Hey, I said what I said. The other county may just give him a bond because it might not be. If it's theft by deception, it might be considered something, not a felony. Depends on how much it is. It depends on how much it is. Does Atlanta have 10% or 15%? It's 10%. It's some counties it's 15%. Atlanta is 10%. As I've been listening, it's 10%. But it depends if the that particular bondsman add on their own additional fee. Because they add a fee. That fee might be 10% of what the bond amount is, you know? It depends. I hope Fulton County gets their act together. They're making us look incompetent and will make Trump look innocent. Yeah, do y'all really think Trump is going to be in trouble? Do y'all really think Trump is going to be? Yeah, the way things are looking right now, Trump may be our next president. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. You know, Fanny spilled the beans about being a chief judge in one of Georgia counties. She said she was receiving a full-time salary but was only working 1 or 2 days a week. We know now what Judge G. Oh, Doc, don't you get me in trouble on this channel, please, Doc. Don't get me in trouble. Listen, Doc, don't you dare get me in trouble. Don't you dare get me in trouble. Let me take this thing off my thing. Hold on. Don't you dare get me in trouble. Another question. What is a good bond? Somebody just asked that, LRC. A good bond is a percentage of, this is what I read. I really don't know what it is, but when I Googled it, it talked about a percentage of good behavior, receiving certain. Let me see what it said again, okay? We went through that a few minutes ago trying to figure out what is a good bond. It says here a good bond. It said good bond. Hold on, let's see. Bonds for good behavior. A bond for good behavior requires the defendant to post bond by giving money or property to the court to hold. I don't know what that all is. That might not be right. That might not be true, but that's what I Googled and that's what it said. That's what it said. I don't know how that works, but I don't know if it's a good or bad bond. A good bond might be the percentage that you pay. I don't know. Let me just tell you the truth. I don't know. When I was talking about the incriminating herself, somebody asked you the question, why didn't you ask Nesto, why did he take the money from those women? Sloppy work on the court behalf. Prince Michael, right on. Power to your comment. Surety bond with no condition. Okay. A good bond is a surety bond with no condition. Okay, Jerome, thank you. Jerome just answered the question, y'all. I was talking about incriminating herself. Somebody asked you a question. Why didn't you ask Nesto, why did he take the money from those women? Divine, are you asking me this question of why didn't I ask Nesto? That's what you're asking me. Why didn't I ask Nesto? I told you I'm not answering. Listen, Hilla, listen to me, Linda. Listen, let me tell y'all something. When I go into that jail, my only focus, like I told my daughter, and I'm gonna tell y'all, my only focus is to pray for this man to read the scripture. That's what my focus is. And I know she mentioned some comment, oh, we're going an hour away and all that, blah, 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 blah. That's my only focus. Now, just like the other day, he had said, oh, you can ask me anything. I didn't feel a need to ask him anything because I'm not interested in asking him anything. I'm only interested in this man's soul, that he is repenting for the things that he is alleged to do. All the other stuff. Oh, you're saying why would he incriminate himself? I got you. But that's what I'm there for. Now, if y'all want commentary and stuff like that, and I've lost several thousands of subscribers. You know why? Because I'm not doing what y'all tell me to do. And I know people like, oh, you're here to give people what they want. But sometimes some of the people get on my nerve and I don't want to give them it. So I force them to leave. You get what I'm saying? I know it's not the right thing to do, but listen, y'all. I get tired of the negativity. So to avoid the negativity, I don't give y'all what y'all want. So you talk about his case when it is convenient. And why even bring up his hearing today? Hello, said the kitty. Because that's what I want to do. It's my prerogative. I do what I want to do. How about that? It's your prerogative not to be on here to watch it. You know that, right? Do you know that? Meow. Don't you? It's your prerogative not to watch. So why are you watching? Yeah, I do think what's convenient for me. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Call me cocky, call me whatever you want to call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. That's it. Don't call me late for dinner. Because I love to eat. Do you know when Nesto's next hearing is? Maybe, maybe not. Hey, Deirdre. Deirdre said, do you practice passive Christianity? It means all sins can be forgiven and all sinners should pray for forgiveness and given compassion, even murderers of your family members. Absolutely. Let me tell you, oh my God, y'all. Oh, I don't even want to talk about it, but it's so funny how you guys could just like bring up stuff that has happened, things that has happened. Yes, I do pray for them. I do believe that if they ask for forgiveness and sincerely repent, that God will forgive them. I do believe that. I do sincerely believe that. I do. In life, things is gonna happen, y'all. Whether we like it or not, there's things gonna happen. You know what I mean? Just like a baby, a newborn baby could die just like that, and the parent could go to jail for that child. Things happen in life. Am I gonna hate that parent for the rest of their life because they did something to the baby? I mean, a baby, an innocent baby, not so I have to. I have to. I have to. Really, I do. I have to. And I have. I have forgiven. Yeah, I have forgiven. People ask me about certain things in life. You just don't know. You don't know what crosses every individual bears. And that's why they are the way they are. You get what I'm saying? That's why I can be very compassionate to people because I've been there. I know how it feels. I know how it feels about violation. I know about forgiveness. I know. You know what I'm saying? I have a mother who was violated by her own dad. Do you know how much pain my mother has been in for all her life? And how she has endured, how she had so many kids that she didn't take care of, and how I end up in foster care and all that. Things happen to everybody in some kind of way. And I learned to forgive, just like my mom. She learned to forgive her father. It was a hard pill. She learned to forgive her father. Her first 2 children was by her own father. So you guys don't know what people go through, have gone through. Don't know. You gotta try to understand, why do people do what they do? Why are they so accustomed to doing crime? What is causing them to do these things? What is missing in their lives that they want to hurt other people? Why are some people so selfish? Why are some people just so mean and ugly and nasty? And some people don't do it. Like me. Some of you guys are so nasty to me. Y'all don't even know me, just because I make a choice that's different from yours. Just because I make a choice that's different from yours, because of the pain that you're still carrying in your life, that you want me to react like you. You want me to hate like you. I can't. I can't do that. Because what is going to get me by hating because you're hating? Can't do it. Sorry. So, you never know what pain people go through. I mean, and then somebody did what do you call it? What do you call that thing? A reading, which is demonic to me. A reading telling me about, like, something. Why do I like men so much? You know why I like men so much? Because I have a wonderful relationship with my father. My father has always been my savior because of my mother's pain. My mother was never a mother, and I've always had a father. My father has been my heart all my life. I love my father. We have a very good relationship. That's why I can have good relationship with men, because I have no problem with a man, none. So people saying, "Oh, she have issues." No, I've never had a bad relationship. My ex-husband cheated, but that didn't bother me because I wasn't all in love with him like that. So hold on, that's why I was able to just kick him to the curb. Hold on. Sorry, I have to turn on the light. I was able to kick him to the curb because I was not ever like deep in love, like hurt for. No, I was not. So the reason why I am so like great relationship with men is because of my dad. My dad is my heart. I love my father. There's nothing in this world I would not do my father. Now my mama, we got some issues, but I still love her. And I understand her now. I understand her, why she's so distant, and how she never was able to embrace and be nurturing like a mother. You get what I'm saying? Because she's got a lot of pain that she has not been delivered from. She has not been delivered. When my dad was the one to be like, birthday come around, he celebrated me. He basically what do you call it? He validated me. My dad validated me. That's why I'm very comfortable on who I am. I have a lot of corrections. Sorry, I'm irritating you in the chat. The Georgia law is interesting, and a recent case in Nature Boy was sentenced to life without parole for a grape. Do we know what? Do we know what? I don't understand the question. The same grace and mercy that we want from God is the same grace and mercy that we must give to others. Amen. MC, what did MC say? MC said the man has many crimes other than twirling women. He has charges here from into California. You know the facts. For some reason, you are turning a blind eye instead of blaming the victim. When did you see me blame a victim? I said, I hate when you guys do that. I hate that because you got something swapped in your head. You're making it seem as it's coming out of my mouth. You gotta stop that. I'm not saying that. I never blamed a victim. I said to you guys, it is foolish for you to keep giving a man money after you know he already took your money. Why you keep giving him money? How am I blaming somebody? I'm just saying it's foolish to keep giving somebody money. You spoke of being a foster, but your dad was your everything. You're referring. Oh, see, hold on, son. See, the thing is, you listen to half of the story. You probably need to look at my old video. I explained the whole thing about being in foster care. You probably need to go back to my old video. My father is my heart, still my heart. He's still my heart. And back in the days in 1960 something, 1970, you know who had control when the divorce happened? Do you know who had control? The woman. The woman. You know that, right? It wasn't a choice that my father could take me. That'll give you some answers. Because you want to try to play those games. My father is still my heart. I love my father to life. Right now, I can call my dad right now. And you see what kind of relationship we got. I could call him right. You want me to call my dad? And we see what kind of relationship we have. But as far as when divorces happens, you know, when divorce happened back in the 70s, early 70s, the woman always got the kids. The woman always got the kids. And that's when my world just collapsed when my dad was gone. Okay? So ask a better question than that. I'm talking about my biological dad. You're being too inquisitive in my business now. You know that, right? But I don't mind telling you the facts. Same here. Even at my age, at 48 years old, my daddy is my dude. Exactly. I call my dad for everything. When my mother get on my nerve, call my father and be like, Dad, she did this, she did that. I call my father about everything. Ask my mother. My dad is my heart and will always be my heart. I have a very, very good relationship with my father. Now, I know a lot of people they don't understand about a dad and things like that, but I've always had a male figure in my life. My dad was my number one, my heart. Before that, well, my father was in the military, but my grandfather raised me as well. Yeah, Papa Doc, that my father was part of his regime. He got kicked out in 1971. We had to come. We lived in Puerto Rico, and then we had to move here. We moved to the U.S. afterwards. No need to get defensive. Ask a question for clarification. Jesus, well, you look the way you came at me. What you expect? You came at me like that. Then you get mad. I told y'all don't want me to act like my old self now. Y'all don't ask my daughter. I can be slick with the mouth just like y'all can be slick with your typing. That's probably why I put like, you are snappy today. Sure am, kitty. But y'all y'all be coming at me. Y'all think I'm just gonna sit there and last night, shook the donkey. Don't let me shake the donkey. Papa Doc was ruthless dictator. And my father was one of his regimes. So you could tell my father don't play. He didn't play. But he don't play by his child either. He an old man now. He's 70-something years old. He's old. He's not that mean no more. Finally, you weeded out the last ones. Hi, beautiful lady. People must have forgotten that if we don't forgive, God will not forgive us. No, he won't. That's the thing. Yep, he won't forgive us if we don't forgive. He won't forgive us. Yes. I forgive everybody. I do. But there's some people that I'm having a hard time right now. Black community has woken up Trump 2024. Oh, God. So are you saying it's hard for you to trust women? You know what, Rhoda? That's a very, 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 very good question. That's a very good question. I'm going to plead the fifth on that one. Okay, Rhonda, I'm going to plead the fifth on that one. I'm going to plead the fifth on that one. Okay, y'all, come on, Rhonda. Look how many catty attacks that I've been receiving. Most of them from women. Most of them have been from women now. Come on now. You said nothing to be proud of, MC? That's your opinion. That's your opinion. My father was part of his regime, so that's your opinion. That is your opinion. I've been watching all type of bloggers, and I believe you when you said that you were convicted. I don't believe people understand how this works. They don't understand it. Talk the truth. It will never. This is the best podcast I will put on the top. You know, Jerome, I love you. Jerome, I just love you. Jerome, I just love you. Yeah, I am so impartial to the men in here, but my ladies that I'm close to knows that I am very impartial to the guys. I am very, most of them, with the exception of a few men. Most of the men are good. Other ones, there's some bad men in here. There's some bad ones. The ones that have estrogen, like women, those are the ones I have problem with. The testosterone men that has the balls, the real man's man, I get along with them. Now the feminine, the one that slide over to the feminine side, those I have problem with. The feminine energy men, I have a problem with them. Okay. Now, a real man's man, all day long, they rock. Now, the feminine one to act like a female. Let the church say, I lost my dad in 2017. I miss his stubborn self. Even though chemo treatment, he was fixing something. Oh, that's just like my dad too, y'all. He just makes sure everything is okay. Car is right. Make sure. Oh my God, there's nothing like having a good dad. A good dad. There's nothing like having a father that really, really is there for you. I remember my father only one time whooped me. One time he whooped me, and it hurt him to whoop me. Let me tell you why. Because he caught me coming out of the crossing guard's house. Because crossing guard, the crossing guard offered me some food. And you know me, I'm greedy, right? So and I was coming out of her house with her, and my father saw me because I was supposed to be in school, right? Man, I got my butt tore up. And it hurt him to whoop me. That was the one and only time I ever got a whooping from my father. My mama, every time I turned around, that woman was hitting me. I'm like, come on now, lady. We don't do the zesty man over here. The thing I believe Nesto is a narcissist and did not do the right things by people, but the law still has to prove the case and let him go. We can't ignore due process. That's true. Now, I mean, y'all, I have never said that man was a quiet boy. I never even really concentrated on the stuff he did. When I first read the cases and the stuff, it was disgusting. The CP stuff was very disgusting. It really turned my stomach. And I was just praying and hoping that part of it was not true. Now, as far as him being a con artist, a gigolo, I believe there's some truth to that. I do believe that. Is he like? No, I don't believe he is squeaky clean. No, I don't believe that. But I'm going to stick until the law, they have proven the case, have says otherwise. I am going to just stick with he is innocent until proven otherwise. No, it wasn't directed to you. I'm speaking of the rude people. Oh, okay. No, but he's innocent until otherwise. You just had a slice of cake. Oh my God. You know what? You're digging me get on my nerve. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm so greedy. I just love food. I'm so greedy. I'm so greedy. I like good food. I don't just like it for any kind of food. I like good food. And good food does not mean I'm missing something. It's just I just want good food. I want good food. I want good food. Marlia, Marlia, Marlary, I love you too. Don't let Sonya hear that. What? That I like good food. You know what? Y'all want to know? Y'all want to know? Let me call her right now. Y'all want to know what?
When she was out there,
Hold on. That was somebody's thing I was listening to. One slice, yeah, right. She had more than one slice, did. You're right. You're not alone, Sylvia. I'm greedy too, but I'm for sweetness. Oh gosh. You know what my favorite food is? I love pasta, Italian food. I love that. I love Jamaican food and stuff like that. Healthy food, it's okay. No, I will. You saying Nesto is a ladies' man? I was making a joke. No need to call her. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna call her. I am gonna come because let me tell you all something. Y'all caused some friction between her and her man right now, y'all. Y'all people, all of y'all that started that mess with her the other night, y'all, let me tell you, I ain't tell her I was gonna tell y'all. Y'all caused some friction, her and her man. Y'all done, Lord have mercy, the man ain't gonna have no support because y'all messed it up for them. And stop putting me with that man. I don't want that man. Y'all keep talking about me. I don't have no room for that man. I got a man already. I don't need no other one. I don't need nobody's man. And I definitely don't need nobody that's let me mind my business. Y'all, T-girl, thanks, sorry. Love canned bench and greens. Smoked. Oh my God, that is so good. Y'all, let me tell y'all did some stuff. That woman, y'all, let me get off this my chest. That woman looks good. I don't see why no comments on how she looks. I think she's a very good looking woman for her age. She's very, very nice looking. Sonia is nice looking. I don't care what nobody said. That woman don't look like no 55-year-old. She looks good for her age. She's nice size. She's just rough around the edges a little bit, but she's a nice woman. She does. She's pretty nice. I think she's really nice. I think she's in love with the man, and y'all trying to mess up her thing, y'all. Y'all trying to mess up her thing. Y'all, let the lady love the man, y'all. Let the lady love the man. Stop starting trouble. Y'all go and tell on what the man said about her. Y'all just want to mess up relationships, don't y'all? What's the 411 on Nesto? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, listen, y'all don't be putting me with no Nesto. Y'all, I'm tired of y'all trying to put me with Nesto. The only thing I went in there to do is pray for the man. Don't y'all start no trouble in my household talking about I want that man. I don't want Nesto. I'm not interested. That's not my move, right? My move is to just pray for him. See, y'all got me turned off where I don't even use him as content anymore. Because I could have went in there, asked questions and stuff. Because he gave me the okay to ask questions. But no, y'all want to start the drama. She is definitely beautiful for 55-year-old. She's beautiful. Sonia's a beautiful woman, y'all. Y'all don't let up on a poor lady. Y'all do not let up on her. Y'all just so mean. Don't fall for her. Dab, I don't want the man. Will y'all stop? I don't want the man at all. Never had any desire for the man. Oh my Lord, y'all. That is not my man. Don't want him. That's Sonia's man. That's not my man. That is not my man. That's so y'all just cause trouble. Y'all contacting her and asking her questions about what he said. Y'all getting her upset. Y'all making her heart hurt. Don't do that to her. Don't do that. I don't do that. Do not look into the light. You know, Judy. Y'all silly. I'm gonna tell him who likes him. I'm gonna write some names down. Next time I go visit that man, I'm gonna say, hey, listen, let me tell you. Judy likes you. Judy wants you. I'm gonna say Dab wants you. I'm gonna start giving him some names to look at. I'm gonna start giving him some names. Don't forget, don't give credit to petite women for looking young. She ain't got the same battle as us women. Oh, yeah. Now they say, hey, no. I'm writing your name down. So next time I see him, so y'all can see it on the video. So y'all can see the video. I'm gonna say Dab, so you could be on the next live. I'm gonna do some shout out. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Starting some trouble for y'all. That's what I'm gonna do. Since y'all like to bother me so much. All y'all, every time somebody writes something in my chat that's nasty, I'm gonna say, hey, this person told me to tell you hi, Nesto, and they like you. And they have a room for you. Hey, Divine, don't start trouble. I'm gonna say Divine Favor has a thing for you too, Nesto. I'm gonna write your name down. Hold on. All of y'all that come mess with me, all of y'all that comes in here and mess with me, I'm gonna tell Nesto so he'll know your name and write it down. I'm gonna say, hey, for Nesto, you got a pen? I'm gonna tell you, look out for these people when you get out. Oh, you want my skin routine? I have a skin routine. All of y'all that mess with me, I'm going to start calling y'all names out for Nesto. Everybody I see, that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm not deleting them anymore. I'm just going to, hey, Nesto, there's a few women that are very interested in you. I can give you their information. Here's the name. I got your name written. See, y'all think I'm joking? I got the name written down, so I'm going to start. Judy says you need to quit. You're going to make me to go. Because they keep messing with me. Like, little lady, they keep messing with me. Every time they come in here, they want to attack me. So what I'm going to do, they're going to be on living. I need to change my name now. I'm done because they keep messing with me. They come in my chat. They come attack me. So I'm gonna put the view on them since they say, you know what? Well, I need the person that said I'm gonna have a room for him. That's what I need. I need those people. I'm gonna say, hey, Nesto, you want to put some people on your visitors list? Here's a couple of people that they would love to come and visit you. Why do you watch other bloggers? When do I watch other bloggers? When do I watch other bloggers? Coco, I have to start trouble. Oh, this is the main person I'm going to tell that likes Nesto. Hold on, I'm going to write her name down. Because this one here comes and harass me all the time. All the time. I think I'm going to do a visit tomorrow. Let me go get myself a visit tomorrow. I'm going to make sure I put Rhonda's name first. I'm going to put Rhonda's name. No, I'm going to put Rhonda's name because she coming here all the time harassing me. I'm going to make sure Nesto knows that name. She always messing with me. And then when I don't mess with her, she'll be like, oh, that's not like you. What's going on? You okay? That's what they said. They said that I was going to have a room for Nesto. Now that they messed up Nesto's relationship with Sonia, now they're going to have to move. He's going to have to move in with them. Yep. All of it, because I think they like him. Really, I do. Divine, okay, I won't put you in there, but I'm going to keep Judy Booty, and I'm going to put Dab. You see how you notice how Dab is not talking anymore? You see how Dab not talking anymore? I'm going to put their name right there with Nesto. Nesto's going to make y'all famous, y'all. That's what I'm going to do. All of y'all. Y'all messed up. Y'all want to start with me? Y'all know I do it too, right? Y'all know I do it, right? Out of 1,000 women following this sector, I'm sure he has gotten some new pen pal. He don't tell Sonya. You know what? He did say he gets a lot of letters. A lot of women writing him. A lot of women writing him. Sure did. A lot of women. Oh, hold on. Let me call Sonya for y'all. Hold on. Hi, Miss Sonya. This is Sylvia. I'm live. Huh? I'm live, and I was telling the folks how they messing up you and Nesto's relationship.
You don't have nice things and they stop.
Huh?
They're releasing videos with the water so that stuff can die down.
You know you live, right?
Oh, you did say I was lying. Hey! No. Yeah, he called me about 15 minutes ago about court.
So I was telling them how they made you go look at the video and now y'all having shaky grounds now. So these women messing up your relationship.
My friendship.
That's what you want to call it.
It's a friendship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
friendship.
yeah. I mean, what was I supposed to do other than be mad? That was foul.
I told you it was July 2023, July.
It was 8 months ago. Right. 8 months ago. I know.
Do you want one of these women to take your man? Because when I do a visit, I was about to tell him there's a couple of women in here interested in him. So
I'm sure they writing him. I'm sure he got some. You know, I mean, women writing dudes in jail.
They don't want to tell anybody.
Huh? They don't want what?
They don't want to tell anybody.
Well, he get a lot of mail, good and bad, where he at, some people. They've been writing him a lot. I'm sure he got some pictures and everything.
Nah, they can't get naked pictures.
No, it ain't gotta be nasty. It could just be a picture, just to say, see what they worked on with. They ain't gotta be naked.
Does that make?
Be a regular picture. Huh?
They said I can't afford me comment.
Right. Okay. We can't they can't afford him. He expensive. He expensive. He high maintenance.
And not right now. He's not in Cobb County. I don't think there's any high maintenance in there because all he needs is bologna sandwich.
Shit, it's high maintenance. Calls and commissary is high maintenance. Calls, commissary, and bond. That's high
Oh,
maintenance. Yeah, that's high maintenance. Yep. Yeah, that's crazy.
so are you calmed down now?
I'm not. I was calmed down yesterday. I wasn't, but so mad. I mean, I can't be but so mad.
But you
know
can't
what
be
I'm saying?
mad about an old conversation. Don't let these people mess up
Girl.
your thing now.
Girl, you can be mad at anything that should have never been said. Should have never been said. He said it out of his mouth. That could have been.
Look, I listened to the video. I don't see anything wrong with what he said. I didn't take it that way.
Of course, you didn't. But of course, I'm gonna listen to it in the contents in which I know him to be.
It was not
So,
that bad. It was not that bad.
It was very bad.
It was not. Those people is making you think it because they kept sending messages in the comments.
No. I don't even read most of the comments. Well, I don't read no comments under the videos. I don't never read those. So I didn't read any comments on it. Oh, I did read one. The girl said something about he sounded like he was pimping when he said something mother effer something to me. And then that one I read because it was on the top. So the top comment I always end up seeing, but I don't go through them to read them all. But no, I don't easily influence. I don't know them people for them to have any type of influence over me. That's just basically what it is. Something that should have never been said or thought of.
But he look, yeah. Hold on.
We were only friends. So why would you say that? You know? But that's what it is. Somebody don't worry about it.
So you're gonna go visit the man?
No.
Why not?
Because I'm done.
Yeah, you see what y'all did? The woman is done with the man. Y'all done messed it up for him.
That chapter is done.
So you moving out of Georgia?
I'm moving out of Georgia with my lease up, yeah.
Oh
Next year.
man. Deirdre want to know, what comment are you mad about? What comment did he say that you're mad about?
All of it.
All of it.
I mean, yeah, all of it. All of that was directed to me. Now, the other video wasn't about me. When he said ho, talking about hoes, he was just, he wasn't talking about, he was mad at the wife talking about, whatever she don't do. And if he go get a hoe to do it, she'll be mad. But he wasn't specifying any particular hoe. But they thought that was about me. They try to make everything about me, but that wasn't about, what is this? Oh, somebody trying to give me some money.
LCR Love says, Sonia deserves someone who would take care of her, not the other way around.
Thank you. I mean, I don't have a problem. I don't mind the 50-50 guy. You know what I'm saying? But definitely it's not going to be a one-sided situation. And I don't have a problem with taking care of a person that's a friend. I don't have any problem, like I told you earlier. That's money gone. I ain't worried about it. I did it out of friendship. I told him that all the while, so I don't even know why he said what he said, because I said I don't expect anything other than appreciation and respect for what I'm doing for you. I'm not expecting you to be my man and all that type of stuff, because I always say, I feel like he needs to be with his wife. So, or, girlfriend, whatever she is to him. But, what is this? So that comment was really unnecessary because, but like I said, I just think it was something on top of something. Because if you listen to the whole call, I'm calling. I don't like the title of that. They be putting some messy titles out. So I'm asking them for $250, but they make it seem like I'm asking for money for myself. Well, anytime I ask these people for money, it's for him. It's not for me. It's because he asked me to ask him, So it's not me just running down saying, hey, I need some money, like I'm on some shady stuff. So they always make those titles look really messy. And that's not good. But I guess anything to make people open it up is what it is. But, you know, you hear the first part of it. And me and Dion, you know, playing back and forth. But then he get mad at me because he expect me to put money on his phone account. And when I don't, you know, I'm petty. That's why he always call me petty. You know, but if you're a grown man and that's your daddy and I don't, you know, I'm not supposed to pay your bills. So if you want to talk to me, you pay for it. And that's what it is. So I'll be petty. I'll be petty. But no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
So how you gonna spend your time now that you're not gonna be talking to him no more?
That's what I was telling my friend. Like, man, I ain't got nothing to do now for real. But no, I'm gonna go to Africa for 2 weeks, maybe a month. I'm going to Miami. I'm trying to send my son somewhere for his birthday, but I'm gonna go to Miami for maybe 3 weeks, and then I'll end up back. I'm just gonna travel. That's all. I got things I can do. I'll just be on the road.
So what is gonna happen in Port Nesto now?
That's a lawyer. You went to court with him today, right?
Who?
You can see him in court.
I
Go to court.
look, I don't tell my moves to people no more. I ain't telling no moves to people. I don't tell my moves. Don't what? Yeah, I was in court. Yeah, I was there. But
Yeah, so they didn't put the drop of the charges on the docket.
yeah, I know.
It's crazy.
That's because there's a new person there, and the other person that didn't do it. But you know, the new person has to cover. Look,
Give him a bond today or reduce
they reduced the bond. But the thing is, the new person wants to make sure she cover her butt, because that's why she says it's a possibility they might indict. So just in case, she want to put it out there. So you know, but the judge also told her she need to go ahead on and put in the dismissal paperwork. So
yeah, because I wrote her this morning, and she should have just gave him a signature bond on all of that stuff, because he's got 600 days in.
610 days.
He got time served on that.
On what? Which one does she have as time served?
This is that conspiracy stuff with that girl.
So what is the time frame for the conspiracy? We don't know. You don't know what they will give him.
Right, but he just sat next to her. He ain't barging at the door and stuff. He just sat there while she did everything. So you know, her record shows when you look at her criminal background, that's what she did. But you know, he's part of it because he sat there with his lips tight. But I don't know his side of the story to say what he thought was going on when she opened her mouth and all this came to her life. You know, so I don't even know why he thought it was okay for her to do all what she did. So. But again, he got 600 days, and if that other guy was looking at 10 years, and he got out of yet, what did the guy do? The rapper dude.
Which rapper dude? What rapper dude?
Not the YSL rapper, but the other dude. You know, the one that's getting out now because he got 3 years in county, and they say he got, a portion of his time served. So oh God, when I used to go with Lil Wayne's daughter.
Who's that, y'all? Oh. Y'all know I don't know no rappers.
Right. So he's supposed to be getting out because he made a plea deal and they gave him like 10 years and stuff like that. And they gave him time served because so much time he had spent in county, which was 3 years. So even still, they could have just gave it because the other bonds are so high. They could have gave him because they gave her on her 17 charges a signature bond with her background. And they could have gave him the same on them same charges because he has other bonds he got to pay out. And it's this.
Oh, you talking about Lucci? Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you. That was Lucci.
Yeah. Why I'm Lucci.
Thank you. Thank you, Emmanuel.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. So yeah.
Hey, somebody by the name of Nesto Glasses says stage Sonia ain't going nowhere.
Somebody said what?
That you're not going anywhere. Staged Sonia ain't going nowhere. Yeah. I think Nesto's Glasses is probably one of them that wants Nesto, and now they try to do that psychology thing on you. So you don't, because they want you gone because they want to move in into that Nesto spot that you had.
Oh, it's open. That position is open.
That position's open. That's those classes. You can have that position. There she go right there. Look at her. She want that position.
Play that position. Play it. But you gotta be able
See,
to
she says you ain't going nowhere. So hey, she's hoping that you know, the psychology game, you know, the opposite.
I was thinking on the everything, because I be getting beat up with the whole, married man to this day situation. And not just going off of the fact with the paperwork, because you did a little thing, I didn't see it, but on the fact that he's not supposed to be legally married. And then the other people were saying, oh, well, they think they're still married. And I was like thinking, no, because she made an announcement that she didn't have to make on Steve Harvey's show, saying I'm getting divorced. She didn't have to say that, She could have just apologized and got off.
Look, Nesto's taking applications. I know, I'm so bad, y'all. They're gonna hate me some more.
Right.
Taking applications. Sonia's moving on, y'all. This position is open. The position is open. Child, don't do it. That job in here with no benefit, no future.
No benefits. What happened? You're laughing. I can't understand.
I'm sorry. I'm laughing. I say because I'm reading what they put in there. Somebody said, "Child, don't do it." That job was with no benefits and no future.
No benefits at all. There's some benefits. You can get towed up in them YouTube streets.
It says no, it's not. She's just trying to stay out of the YouTube scene.
Who trying to tell me?
Yeah.
I'm done.
She says she's done, y'all. Do y'all believe she's done? We gotta take a poll. Do y'all believe Sonia's done?
Yep, she's done.
Oh, Rhonda said, Sonya, you done with Nesto. You're his last person supporting him.
He can call his people back. They not mad. He cool with Dre and the other person. They still talk.
Sonya, why are you trying to desert the man like that? So now nobody could talk about you. Who they gonna talk about?
Right?
Who they gonna talk about?
Well, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna have one last hoorah. They're gonna talk about this and say, "Oh, she's pissed because of that, because of what he said on that thing." And let's she finally woke up. They're gonna have one, but that's gonna be it. They can't. After that, what else can you talk about? That's it. That's it. It's a wrap. Sorry, y'all. So they're gonna
Lil said Sonya love him and he needs her.
You don't need me.
Sonya, can you rethink this? Can you take a moment to rethink this? I know your heart's broken, but it can be mended.
My heart ain't broken. What are you talking
It could be
about?
mended. It could be mended,
My heart's not broken, honey. I didn't cuss him out or blow up or get loud or cry or any of that stuff.
Okay, Gwen just asked, how many days ago was the video about Nesto talking about Sonya? How many days ago was that video?
3 days ago. It's the one with the headline.
3 days ago, y'all.
They want me, but they can't afford me.
Come on, you need to forgive him. He needs you.
That's a Christian thing. I know I'm not Christian. That's the benefits of being atheist. I don't have to forgive
You ain't a daggone atheist, because if you was an atheist, you would have never said anything about God.
I was reading something he wrote when I said God. And I support.
Why are you doing that to the man? You just gonna desert the man when he needs you the most.
Oh no, what'd you say?
What did you just say? What did he say? You see, when he got out of court, who did he contact? He contacted you. So why do you want to do this? He's human. It's a mistake. It's an error.
Girl, did you listen to that thing like I asked you to? Did you listen to it?
I listened to it. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
You need to play it twice then. You need to play it 3 times. Because it was definitely something wrong with that.
Oh, God. Here come Avalon. Avalon coming up in here to start mess. We're having a peaceful conversation right now, Avalon. Why are you bringing your stuff in here, okay? Why don't you go ahead and pray for the victims? Pray for everybody. Pray. Go pray. Okay, we're having some fun over here right now. This is for entertainment purposes. It's not for the serious things right now. Avalon, you're doing too much right now. Okay, seriously, doing too much. This is not the serious conversation.
Let me see the lies this lady told on stand. I'm going over something real quick. Fulton County now. Were these checks written inside of Fulton County? Yes.
Sonia, should I let you go? Because these people want to know. Got a question, Sonia? There's a question. Somebody said you need to protect your peace. You're at peace. Seriously, you're at peace. You could just cut the person off just like that.
You don't even understand. Yes, I can. Like it never happened.
Oh wow! Just because he said that?
Heck yes.
It wasn't that bad.
Okay, so I told you why.
It wasn't that bad. I listened to it. It wasn't that bad.
Let me say that. It was very bad. It's very bad because, so if it was just a situation where he was out here and he was free and he said that out of his mouth, it wouldn't be as bad, I would say. It would be kind of slick at the mouth, but it wouldn't be as bad. But given the fact that I'm sticking my neck out, doing all this stuff, taking all this heat, name getting dragged, getting called all kind of names, on the regular for the last almost year. And then all the money that I've spent and time, then it's bad.
But you said you love him forever. You said you loved him forever.
I love him forever. Yep. But I don't like his ass.
Oh, you cussing on my channel, ma'am.
Oh, sorry. Blurb it out. You already know. Yeah. No, I'm good. My wife is. I can help you start.
So that means that no more content with Sonia in it? That means all the phone conversations gonna be like.
She got enough to work with. She got a lot of phone calls to work with. And like I said, what would be nice, because we knew from listening to the phone calls back in June and everything that they said about how his wife was very distraught and overwhelmed and way depressed about all of the social media negativity. If they would stop releasing phone calls with the wife on it and just do everybody else's, so that everything with her name on it can die, and leave her alone. But they don't care. They don't care that this, and they hear the woman talking about it, how it's just very distraught and overwhelming, and she can't deal with it, but they still keep putting her name out there and keep bothering, harassing her.
Hold on, let me get Rhonda for a minute. Rhonda said, "It's funny how you can't ask Nesto." I didn't say I can't. I don't want to ask Nesto any question about, because they want me to ask Nesto a question when I go see it. I don't want to. What part of it? Wait a minute, but my thing is, what part of me not wanting to do you not understand, Rhonda? I don't want to. It's not I can't. I don't want to. Oh my Lord. I don't know, and I'm not going to ask nobody nothing. I'm not going to ask nobody something. I'm just asking Sonya about her not giving up on her man.
I'm calling that boy my man. Hold on. Okay. Where that phone?
Lil Lady Di said, "Don't let him win. Don't let him win."
He ain't winning. I'm winning.
No, the other people, don't let them win because they want you to leave him.
Oh, for real?
They don't want you to leave. These people saying, "Don't let them folks win." He needs you.
I think he'll be okay.
Sonia was keeping the story alive.
I think when his people find out that it's just him, they're gonna pick up the pieces. I think they just fell back because I had to wait. I feel like once I'm gone, they're gonna do what they need to do.
Oh,
But I
wow.
believe they felt as though, oh, she doing, let her do it. That's the mindset I believe that they have. Let her do it. Well, yeah, let her pay for that, let her do that, let her, you know what I'm saying? So now if I fall back, they gotta do it. They gotta do it. That's how I feel about the 250. I feel like
They said, when was the last time you visited? I think you visited in February, right? When was the last time you visited?
They played the last visit. They're gonna run the visit videos because I was gone to Vegas.
Did you not? Does he know this, that you're not gonna see him no more?
Yes, he knows this.
He knows it, Andrea.
He knows it. Mm-hmm.
So what did he say? I mean, he texted you today about his court thing, didn't he?
He said, "Don't leave it, baby." No. He said, "I told you what he said."
No, you didn't. I cut you off
water
before.
it down and deflect, like most people do when they get caught.
No. I'm not talking about what he said to you. I'm talking about what he said when he emailed you today.
He didn't email me today. He just called me like twice.
Oh, he called you? So what he said?
He was telling me how shitty court went and how everything was in a disarray, and his head hurt, and he's about to go lay down because he feel like his life is just totally screwed. So he went to go lay down. And then, he called earlier like it never happened. That's what he did, and that is worse than anything.
It didn't happen. It happened back in July. What are you talking about, girl? It was July. You know how many calls he has had since then?
Never happened.
Oh my
July
God.
2000, not July 2021, 22, 20. It should have never happened in life. That's what it should have never happened in life. It was an unnecessary conversation. It was an unnecessary, disrespectful remark that he didn't have to say, and he chose to say it. So when you say certain things and don't own it, and you deflect, that makes it even worse. So that's a problem. And just like when you plant a seed and you put water on it and it keep going and going and going, so that goes to another problem, to another. If you're the type of person that can't own it and just say, sorry, I fucked up, sorry, then that's a problem. I would rather that than anything. I'd be like, all right, bet, cool, don't do it again. But no. I'm too old, man. I'm good.
Joyce says, Sylvia, when did you become Team Nesto to date? She found out. I am not. I'm telling y'all come at me. I'm gonna cuss y'all out. Y'all gonna see some cussing in there. I'm gonna be that cussing Christian. Don't come at me with that Nesto crap now. I don't want the man. I ain't interested in the man. Don't come at me with that Nesto crap. I'm serious. Because then y'all really would be cussed out. Okay, block this dumbass Avalon, because I'm tired of this person. Block them, because I don't want to have nothing to. Because I'm tired of you coming in here with the nonsense. Block Avalon.
That's crazy.
They got me cussing in here now. See, I'm losing my religion. Lord, Father God, help me, Father. Because Lord, I need to, because they're gonna get cussed out.
Trying to tie it in. This is what's so crazy about.
Said this is like talking beside Nesto's back, so immature.
Talking beside his back?
That's what she just said. Sorry, Deirdre. Sorry. See, you got me cussing because Avalon came in here talking.
Why? You talking positive. I'm just speaking the real. I'm talking behind his back. Oh, I owe him anyway. You talk behind mine, so you know what I'm saying.
I didn't talk behind his back. I said I'm asking her to forgive him.
Anything negative. So even if you are, they okay. So here's the thing. They talk about whenever they speak and comment, it's behind somebody's back. Whatever you want to say, that's behind somebody's back because you're not in the room. That's just not on the line. And when they talk about me, I'm not on the line. So that's all that's behind the back. He is a grown man and he ain't worried about anything but his case right now. Everything else don't matter. He will be okay. He will bounce back. His family can get him. But they told me to step aside. I'm stepping aside.
Oh, they told you to step aside.
Yeah, they said step aside and let his wife or let his family. And I was like, okay, that they can call me. Everybody else call me and contact me. That I don't know. They could have called, sent an email and said, we got him. Don't worry about it. But I never got that message. So, but now, you know what I'm saying?
They asking why are you bowing out? What did he say that's causing you to bow out?
It's on the video.
It's the video she's concerned with. The video where Nesto and his son Dion is talking, and he mentioned something. What did he mention? I forgot. I don't remember.
He said like 4 or 5 disrespectful remarks.
I don't see it as a disrespect.
Dion tried to make the comment to say I'm trying to take Shirley's place, and he said I need to play my part. That ain't gonna happen. Which I never said that I wanted her place, so I don't even know why he came out of his mouth and said that. And then he said, she's the regular dude. I'm a premium man. She can't afford me. Gosh, what else did he say? I can't afford him. Oh yeah, she came looking for me. I wasn't looking for her. That's some foul stuff. Especially when you always talking about, I'm so glad, you went and looked for me and found me, and God, this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 blah. And then you turn around and say that out your mouth, boy. That's okay. It all comes to light. But I wrote the judge still, this morning and put in all the good words I could. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a spiteful person at all. I'm not that person, I don't have to be. All I got to do is exit. And good luck to you. Because I know my value. And... Miss David expressed away. What did she say? Reported her car stolen. They return it a couple of billion. Hold on. Okay, did you ever have purchase being inspections at the intention? Review. I would like to help you with a business. Somebody said that's not the only phone call he disrespected you. Disrespect. They didn't say cuss. I don't know. You don't need to be watching none of those. I don't need to hear anymore. That was enough right there. So I'm good. Can I ask you a question? That's why I don't listen to none of the phone calls with him, and the son, and him and the friend. It's not my business. So I never listen to those calls. Unless somebody they kept budging me to do so. When somebody keep you really need to listen to this. You really need to listen to this. Then I'll go and listen to it. And that's what they kept doing. You really need to go listen to that. And I went and listened to it. But other than that, it ain't my business. It's not my business what they talk about. I don't worry about it. I don't, like I said Saturday. First, hold on. Rhoda, whatever your name is. I didn't put you in timeout. One of my mods did. Now, if you keep coming at me, they're going to put you in timeout. I did not put you in timeout. And it has nothing to do with no truth, because you don't even know what the heck you talking about. There's no truth. Talking about truth. There ain't no truth. Go ahead. What's the truth? I don't know what she talking about, the truth. Can't handle the truth. I don't know what she talking about. One of mods blocked her. Now she talking about why I blocked her. Hey, but you ain't see my hand. She ain't see my hand nowhere but on my face. Talking about why I blocked her. Girl, bye. Because people like her, she just like coming in here starting trouble. I don't need no trouble. I got Nesto's niece. She's messy, and then that's her call name. I don't know what her if that is his niece. But then her, and then this girl that called herself Shirley Raspberry, and then then somebody called herself Sonya's Edges, and then there's another one that troll me all the time. I got like about 5 bullies that come on every time with a mess, and I just laugh at them. They're crazy.
She come at me one more time, I'm gonna indefinitely block her from my channel because I'm tired of her mouth. She does that to me all the time. Ain't nobody truth. Come on now. You just have an opinion. You don't have no truth over here.
Where did all these transfers occur in Fulton County? And then she asked.
You come in here and starting crap and talking about the truth.
No, not yet at this point. I'm going to read into it. Brought me his credit card.
Sonya.
He's supposed to use a penny card for them.
Chandra says, yes, good move, Sonia. Chess plays, not checkers. Definitely no future with a married man. Yes, him, Dion dragged you. Tell Nesto to kiss your A.
Okay, girl. I don't even know what to call their situation.
Can I ask you a question? So that means you had hopes of something else, that you had already had some expectation of the relationship, because somebody can say something like this and then you just turned off all of a sudden that you cut the person off. That means you had intentions of something.
No,
Is
that
that
does
true?
not mean that.
What does it mean?
It's a friendship. We're supposed to be friends. Just like if you and your female friend, if she says some slick stuff behind your back, or you know what I'm saying, you would feel some type of way because that's supposed to be your friend. It doesn't have to be an intimate friend or a sexual friend. It could just be a person that's your bestie. You know what I'm saying?
But you know how many
So
times besties say stuff about each other, then they apologize and they move on. He apologized to you.
Again, what makes it a problem? I said if he said that and he was on the street and I was $0 in and none of this other stuff happened, I wouldn't have such a problem with it. It wouldn't be so serious. It'd be a problem, but not so serious. But because I'm thousands in.
But that's a chat. But didn't you hold on?
Years of my time.
But wasn't that your choice that you made to do these things? So that means you had expectation.
All I asked for was respect and appreciation. I told him he had to pay me back a dime. All you gotta do is respect me and appreciate what I'm doing.
How did he not respect you?
Because it didn't slip that came out his mouth. That's different.
But you would have never known if the phone calls wasn't not out. You would never know.
Hey, that part don't even matter at this point because I know. So the thing of it is,
Do you know how many of us get phone? Look.
Whether he would have known I was going to hear it or not, he should have never left his mouth.
But listen to this. Do you know, like, okay, I'm going to just use an example. I'm going to use Randa as an example because it's the closest person I can use. Do you know there are times that I might get on her nerve and she might be talking to another person and she might say, oh, I can't stand that Sylvia. Sylvia get on my damn nerve, blah, 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 right?
That's fine.
But
But
people talk about each other in relationship.
No. I understand that. Yes, you do. That's fine. If you got a habit that irritates somebody that you deal with, that's fine. Because I'm sure I irritate people with some of my habits. You know, I'm not perfect. And if I'm around a person a lot, I may irritate them. You know, unless they speak up and say, quit doing that, I won't know. But it's not the same example. Again, you got to understand the time. That's like you have a baby, you raise it, you give it everything, you send it to college, and then after college, they screw you over.
Do you know how many kids screw their parents over? Wait a minute. You know how many parents? You know how many parents get screwed over by their kids? A lot.
That's what I'm saying. It's common with that, but it's not right. Common don't mean it's right. So it's the same scenario. It was a lot of time and it was effort that I didn't have to do because who was he to me? He was just a friend.
But didn't you make that choice? Didn't you realize it was a possibility?
Huh? What? What happened?
Look, she said, tell Sylvia she gets on my nerve. You get on my nerve too.
Sylvia trying to make Sylvia, he gonna be all right.
Somebody said, Sonya, run for the hills.
Right.
Lil said, little lady says, little lady Di says, he was just showboating for his son. That's all he was doing, running his mouth. You know, come on now.
What? Listen. No. He grown man. And you don't play like that. That's just what it is. Especially when at that point in time, remember that was July. That was a year after he had got arrested. I had moved. I was supposed to buy my RV and go on my little, year tour. I didn't do that and came here. Now I'm spending $4,000 a month just to be here with all my bills, on top of paying for what he got going on. When I could have just been in my little RV, paying $1,500 a month, touring the country, being happy with a little dog. Okay? So instead, I put him ahead of myself, paid all of this money, did all of this stuff. Again, I don't want the money back. I told him I don't want the money back. You know what I'm saying? It's in the wind. It's okay. But it's a certain amount of respect you're supposed to have for a person. So no, you should never play like that. And that's why what's the name got slick at the mouth with me, because of what his father said about me to him. So when he said that messiness to his son was like, oh, this just some trick, this, that, and the other, and then got sideways with me. So that's a problem. I mean, not a real problem, because again, like I said, I don't care to be cool with his people. I'm his friend and not trying to be inserted in his whole little group. I don't do groups, so I don't really care about that. But I feel like that's where that came from, because it was unnecessary for him to jump down my throat like he did. Because all I said was, I'm not getting any support from the family. That's sad. And then he went in on me.
Who went in on you?
His son.
Oh, the son? Oh, okay.
Yes, I didn't cuss or anything. I said it's sad that every time I reach out for help, no one wants to help. And this is y'all people, But I'm doing everything. And then he went in and cussed and fussed me out. And that's why at the visit, I said what I said. And he goes, oh, how are you going to talk about it? It's the reason why I don't just talk about people. It was the reason. But everything ain't out there. And they think every little everything is out there when it's not. So the reason was she got highly disrespectful. And I didn't go back and forth with him. I just ignored him, So, but again, it was uncalled for. It's disrespectful, because if anybody out there saving my parent and doing above and beyond, regardless of how they may feel about that person, hell, she's trying to save your life. So I'm a respecter just on that alone. But no, you know what I'm saying? So why would I want to stick around and then you got the other person in his feelings because I said, well, don't worry about it, whoever that is, he's an idiot, da-da-da-da-da. And then I found out after whoever I called an idiot was Dre. I didn't say, oh, Dre's an idiot. If you replay the call, you'll hear what I said. I said, which friend is it, after I said idiot? And then he got, that's a problem, Hey, it is what it is. I'm dodging some bullets.
Okay. I was looking at Deirdre. Deirdre says, listen to the call. She was annoyed that Dion even brought up Shirley. She is not unbothered like she claims.
I was not. Okay, listen to the call. What I said was, because any other time, no, he tried to stop him. And I'll call you back, because he started to talk about her to him, which he normally did, because I don't have a problem with whatever they say. That's his situation, right? So I don't ever have a problem with anything he wants to say about her. You know what I'm saying? Mainly good. I don't like if he was ever to be negative about her. You know what I'm saying? But that's their relationship. I'm not part of that. But I said, he don't want you to talk about her around me. It's cool. You can call him afterwards. I just co-signed to what he said. I didn't have a problem with it at all. I'm not bothered by that at all. Again, I wasn't trying to take him or feel like, oh, it's all about me. That was never the situation. It was, we're just friends. And I told you that because we were friends before all of this happened. I don't want this situation to cloud what it was, because this is a huge distraction. And sometimes you can get certain tragedies can make certain things happen, and it shouldn't happen. That's why I said I didn't want it to be more than a friendship. I have liked him more than a friend a couple of times, you know, but that comes from being around somebody and tending to him the way I was with the situation. Before he went away, no, I didn't have those problems. I stayed away from him. But
Can I ask you a
up until
question?
every day-
I have a couple of people mentioning stuff about Shirley and him talking about Shirley, bringing Shirley up and all that.
They should.
Do you
right.
do you feel like right now there's a possibility of him getting out now, closer, and that
Yes.
then you're
Yeah.
afraid that he is going to go back to his wife, or is it something like that? That's
No, he can go back to her. I don't have a problem. Why do people think that's a
no. I'm
a
just.
problem?
Oh, are you
No,
cussing?
no.
Are you
I
cussing?
say it all the time. It's wherever his heart is. That's where he needs to be. If his wife and him can be together, because of all the things that happen, even though he be barking and saying all kind of little slick shit about her and mad and she and then you know, he fuss a lot to Dre about her, you know, throw little tantrums, whatever. And then it's because he's mad in the moment. But that's different from the comment from what he made about me. Because the comment he made about me made it seem like I'm using her. That's what it made it seem like.
Using
I'm
you?
using her.
Using you?
Yes. Yes. That's what it comes off to be. It's coming out like you using me.
Okay, but was it okay for him to be using his wife at the time? And
I don't know. Listen, if you listen to the phone calls right before all of this happened, he was complaining about the fact that she wanted that G-Wagon. And he couldn't afford it. He couldn't afford it. But she wanted the G-Wagon because, and this is what he did mention to me prior to getting locked up, because he was on the fence and it was really kind of like bothering him. He did mention this. He said, she keeps bringing up what Steve buys Marjorie. And Steve just bought Marjorie something. So now she wants this G-Wagon. And I was like, okay, well, if you can afford to get it. And he was like, well, that's the problem. Because in order for me to get it, I got to sell this, that, and the other. And I was like, well, that's your wife. You know, if you really, you know, if you could do it, do it. You know, I'm not a hater, because we was just boys. And so he did it. And then after that, he was kind of sick about it. You know, like he lost, like his cat or his dog died. That's how he was moping around a little bit. But he said on his phone call to Dre, we rode around all day talking about just really what she wanted. And she just kept saying yes. She kept saying yes. She kept saying yes. But didn't ask, can we even afford this? You know, can we even afford this? And that's what I think what he was mad about in the conversation, because he was really irritated, because he's sitting in there thinking about everything. And it's like, you can't, and Tasha K said this, because she said that she thinks that Shirley wants Marjorie's life, because the conversation they had when she was in the house talking about, oh, it'd be lovely, I had a spa in my house, or people came and did my nails in the house, you know. I feel like that was his issue, but he didn't say anything. Because he said it to Dre, and you know, without flat out saying it, because he was fussing and venting about that. And then when we tried to get the vehicle for his bond, now this is hearsay, because this was just messaged to me because somebody relayed it back and said, because the police has the vehicle. She said, that's my truck. He gonna have to find another way to get the bond. He's not selling my truck. So that's one of the times, because they said you talked about her bad, and I thought about it, because I'm like, when they ask me questions, I don't be thinking at the moment, because I'm old, you know. And sometimes I'll just be like, I don't think I said that, but I should just say I don't remember. Give me time, and I'll come back to that question, because I don't remember. So that was one of the times I was bothered, because you care more about that vehicle than your husband's freedom. You can buy another vehicle. They sell them every day. But you was so pressed about having that vehicle, saying he got to sit in there and he not selling my truck, So I did have a problem with that because I felt that was foul, And that's just as a friend, because then when you got a friend and you feel like their loved one is doing them wrong, you're gonna feel some type of way because that's your friend.
But hold up. Okay, here's a question. There's a lot of people talking about you talking as the other woman and how he hasn't been faithful.
Stop with that narrative.
Wait, hold on.
The other woman narrative, because
Well,
I'm just his friend.
Well, but he wasn't faithful. But you were a friend that had benefits with him at one point, right?
I had 2 benefits. Like, what are we at? 24 now? Almost 4 years ago. What are we talking about? We didn't go out and date. We didn't kick it. We didn't, you know what I'm saying? We were doing none of that. He wasn't sending me money. I wasn't sending him money. We weren't doing none of that other than, hey, how's your day? What you got going on? And I'll say what it is. And he'd be like, all right, then I'll talk to you later. And he'd hang up. That was 90% of the conversations we had. Or we talking about RVs and renovating ambulances. That was most of the conversations. So what you see now, when I go and visit him and I'll flirt, about his neck and all that stuff, just trying to cheer him up or whatever. And I'll flirt just to have him feel some type of, I flirt because it's fun, but I flirt with him too to make him feel like he has some value still. Because his biggest worry is that I am going to leave and he will be stuck with nobody because.
But then now his biggest fear is happening now.
Looking for that reassurance. So I'll say little things just to reach, because sometimes you can say I love you and leave still, But I'll say little things just to keep him reassured, so he's not in there stressing over everything, just stressing over the case, because he is sick. He's up there. He's got high blood pressure, got kidney problems. The medication is not good. So, and he's up in age, so you don't want him to, stroke out or have an aneurysm, anything that could just cause him to fall over in there. So I try to keep his spirits up, But again, the title is friendship. We was never more than friends, and the couple times we did was the first week we met. Once I found out he was with somebody, I stopped all of that. And we both had a conversation and agreed that it was just going to be, we just going to be friends. We just be cool. So they keep trying to push that girlfriend narrative. No, I was never the girlfriend.
Were you in hopes of having some sort of future with him since he's been in jail?
A couple times, like I said, I caught feelings. I want to say July was one time. And I think again, it happened once again. But what I always do is I choose reality over, the situation. And the reality is we were friends before this happened. And I don't want this situation to be a false.
So now it seems like you're waking up that the reality of him being with you is not possible because of the conversation he had with Dion. Is that full assessment of what?
So no. So you said, the conversation. Okay, so
I'm saying because
I don't know how many times he was messy.
No, because to me, because since I don't have no any kind of like interest, and I'm not connected to this at all, right? So to me, when I listened to that thing, it didn't. I'm like, okay, he just had a conversation with his son. He said something.
That's because you
I don't
feel if you listened to that before you spoke to me like I asked you to, you would have listened and felt differently. But because you listened to it with, oh no, don't leave.
I just saw two guys.
You made light of it.
Yeah, because I just saw two guys talking crap. It's like
no. It was way more than that. If he said one thing, okay, I get it. No, he said several things. Like he was dragging.
But he didn't. It wasn't like he really detailed it that he was talking about you.
Oh no. He was talking about me. Because Dion started and said,
your people. He said your people.
Your folks. He said
your folks. That's what he said. Your folks.
Right, you just got off the phone. He said your folks is something, and then Dad kicked in and was like, yeah, she needs to play her part, and she thinking she about to this, that, and the other, but she not, and and I'm sitting here like, well, where all that come from? Because if you listen to the phone calls, I don't ever say that. We had that one conversation which was after that, where he was making this big, if you want me to be your man speech. And he was going in and had that whole conversation and said that. And then I was like, yeah, but then a week later, I was like, you know what? No. And that's when I told him, I was like, we don't need to do anything during the situation, because it's not reality, because it's because of the circumstances. He's very vulnerable right now. You know, I feel like running to anybody that'll take him.
I don't think he's running to anybody. I think he's just running to you.
Listen, because here's the thing. If his wife was around, he'd be on her. But since she's not around, he's on me. You get me? And that's not a good thing. And that's another reason why I don't, you know what I'm saying? Because I know his heart is with her and he wants to be with her. I don't want anybody who's not mostly over anybody. And that's fine if that's where he wants to be.
Okay, I get it now.
As a friend, I support.
Yeah, but you wanted something more. Because you did all of this for expectation. You wanted something out of it.
No.
Because if you didn't, it shouldn't even bother you what he said. You get what I'm saying?
It does, because it's disrespectful. Because he's acting like I want him in the conversation, but I need to stay in my lane. And that was a false thing, because I was never coming off like I wanted him. I talked to him the same way for the most part, other than a couple flirtations. The visits didn't get flirty till November, after, she said that, and they were like months into not talking, because people be on and off. So just because somebody break up on Tuesday don't mean it's actually over. They can get back together on Wednesday, or they can get back together October, even though she did say it out loud for the world to hear. Some parts of it make you feel like it was a stunt to take the heat off of her. I didn't really mean that, and then some of it makes you feel like, okay, maybe it is real. But then I know they didn't have huge issues, and I felt like she's waiting for all of this to die down and see what the outcome is, and if it's good, where he gets not guilty on everything.
Can I add? Okay,
I'll take you back now, because he's not guilty. Come on back home, But because of the publicity and whatever her situation may be saying, or the pressure, I don't know what her job could be a part of it. Because she is public. So it just could be that. But like, I'm not, and don't keep twisting thinking, people, not you, but thinking that I'm mad because you're supposed to be my man. No, that's disrespectful as a friend, what he said, because what I'm doing as a friend is above and beyond a friendship. I've never done this for anybody. And I would never do this for anybody but my kids.
But didn't you say this is what you said? You said you were gonna stick with them because he was there when you were dying. He was the only person that was there for you, okay?
Yeah.
Now, and he stuck there with you, right? This is your words, right?
Yeah.
So now you was repaying a favor to a friend for what they did for you. Now that you hear something that the friend said about you, so that means you're helping him was not genuine. It was because you wanted something from it.
Who said that?
I'm asking you a question. It's a question. That means you wanted something because if somebody was there for me, if I'm dying, hold on.
No. I already said what I wanted, and I recently just texted to him. I can send you the text. I think I texted to him 2 weeks ago. I said, all I want from you is appreciation and respect. That's it. You don't owe me anything else. He can be a distant friend. He can call me once a month. He can call me twice a year after this is over. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to be every day with me. My whole thing was, I'll help you get through this, because I know this shit right here is hard. I've not as seriously been through something like this, but I've been through, court and prison and all that stuff, but not to this extent. But I said it to him. All I want from you, you don't owe me anything else. Because he always keep texting me these, I'm like, yeah, you don't owe me nothing other than respect and appreciation. Now that comment
how
he
did
made
it-
was not.
I'm just
was
trying to
not
understand.
respectful.
Hold on a second.
That comment he made was not respectful, and that comment he made was not appreciation.
Okay, so the comment that he said that was disrespectful is when he said that you were supposed to be in your place or something. That's the comment that he said?
Girl, it was. Would you go listen to the thing?
I
and
listened
write
to
down?
it. I just
You
didn't
gotta write it down.
listen. I listened to it. I just didn't find
No.
anything
You
that
have
was
to
like.
write it down so you can go to his exact words and have the exact quote of everything he said. To say, okay, he said, Dion said this, and he said that, word for word, what he said. So you have a clear understanding of what he said, and it was disrespectful. That's what it was. And I'm what you call, petty. No, I'm not petty, but I feel like, if I'm sticking my neck out and getting dragged and going through all of this stuff and trying to help you, and every day I'm getting up, talking to the lawyers, talking to this, trying to do this, trying to do whatever he calls and he needs. You need some money, I send him some money. You need to talk to me, call me as many times as you want. You know what I'm saying? So I'm doing everything you need. All I ask you for in return is respect. I didn't ask him for anything else. I didn't say, you got to be my boyfriend after this. No. I always tell him, if you want to be with your wife, be with your wife. Be with your wife. Because I wasn't checking for a boyfriend before I even met him. I wasn't checking for a boyfriend after we met. And I wasn't checking for a boyfriend while this happened. I said I did get heavy feelings for him on a couple occasions during this. That was just feelings. I didn't want, But my mind works more than my heart. That's just how I work. I work more on the mental than the emotional. I'm not an emotional person. I'm a mental first. So just like how I cannot talk to him today and not feel no type of way like it never happened, that's how I move. So he can stop calling me and it'll be like he never met me. And I'll be okay with it. I won't lose sleep. I won't follow the story. I won't care to see what the outcome was. No, I'm good. Because I'm more of a mental person than an emotional person. That's how I move. That's why
Can I ask you a question? Are you feeling hurt right now?
No.
You sure?
I'm insulted. That's it. That was insulting. That's all that was. It's insulting.
But it was July 2023.
Girl, he could have said it 3 years ago, Christmas. He should have never said that out his mouth during the time of everything that I was doing for him. Now, if he said that when we first met, that would have been cool. That would have been cool because we just talk here and there. That would have been fine. I had no problem. I got no skin in the game. None whatsoever. But I got a whole lot of money, a whole lot of time, a whole lot of stress, worrying about, is this man going to lose his life? Because I care about him as a person, and if he didn't do it, he don't deserve it. And I feel that way about anybody, whether I know him or not. I don't feel like anybody should go to jail for something they did not do. And it's a lot of that going on. And I know being innocent is not enough. People go to jail innocent all the time. So it's extra stressful. And the biggest thing is lawyers don't do what they're supposed to do. In most cases, they don't care. They feel like, if he arrested you, you had to do it, and knowing damn well cops are crooked. Instead of saying, let's find the truth of the matter, unless somebody flat out confesses, then okay, he did it. But other than that, if nobody's confessing, all right, well, let's see what we can get as far as proof to prove what you're saying is true. So it's just, this was a lot of work these last 20 months. And when a person says something out their mouth, it can kill it all. And he killed it all. And it's fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, somebody said when he was saying that about his wife, you still hung around. So
that's his wife. I got nothing to do with them.
But it was okay. You stuck around when he was dogging his wife out.
I don't know the whole situation of their relationship. I don't know how they get down. I don't know if she's okay with him calling her name. Some women let men call them out their names. That's not my place. He is not calling me out of mine. he can do whatever he wants to. Well, I got friends that put hands on and do all kind of crazy stuff to women that sit there and allow it. I tell them that's not good, don't do it. But if she stick around and accept it, that's on her. So if whatever they got going on, if he feel after 8-9 years with her that he can call her out her name, has he ever did it in her face? Because you got women that get and sometimes it's casual.
Did he apologize to you? Did he apologize?
Yes, he apologized 4 or 5 times.
Okay, so why don't you forgive him?
I don't do sorry. I don't do sorry. When somebody do something deliberate, I don't do sorry. If you accidentally do something, I accept apologies. But if I sit there, Sylvia, and if I come over your house and shoot you, and then I'm like, oh, girl, I'm sorry, but I meant to do it. How you gonna feel?
I'll be dead.
No, I didn't say I would kill you. I just said I would.
But you shoot me.
I might shoot you in your arm. So I'll come over your house and shoot you in your arm and be like, yeah, I meant that. And then, oh, but I'm sorry. What you gonna think? That was some unnecessary.
If you said you meant that, it means you're not sorry.
Exactly.
But he didn't say he meant it. He didn't say he meant it.
Trust me, he meant it. He meant it. He meant it. You could look at the relaxed way he said it. He meant all of that. He wasn't kikiing. He wasn't joking. He meant that. And that's not even a joke to tell. Somebody trying to save your life, they don't have to.
Deirdre just asked, Sylvia, didn't she say that she was the broke friend and Shirley was the rich one? One of the earlier calls, Nesto said the same thing. I said that. So why are you mad?
I'm the broke one.
So why are you mad?
I'm the broke one. Huh?
She asked, why are you mad?
I'm not mad about you did not say I'm not mad about the money. I'm mad about the time, the effort, everything that I did that I didn't have to do. I didn't ask for the money back. I don't want the money back. He can have all of that. All the money that I've spent and everything I've given him, he can have that. I don't want a dime back. I'm not that type of person. I'm not an Indian giver. Even if we had a bad ending.
Hey, don't be talking about an Indian. Indian didn't never take anything and get it back. So don't be talking about the Indian.
I'm not a Caucasian giver. No, I'm not, you know the expression, but I'm not that person. I just say, and I don't know why people can't understand and see what I'm saying here. If you go above and beyond when you don't have to, and you're sticking your neck out and you're trying so hard to help a person, and then they turn around and say something so disrespectful and unnecessary, then that, it's like, why am I here?
Are you mad because he said you can't afford him?
No, it's everything. He shouldn't have said none of that is what I'm saying. None of that. Not one, not two, none of that. It's and I don't afford men. That's not what I do. I'm not tricking out here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't afford any man. I can't afford any man. I don't date like that. When I deal with people or see people or surround myself with people, it's never monetary. That's why I'm not counting everything that I spent, because I spent, a lot of money. And I'm not saying, okay, well, you know what, you owe me that money back. The text messages I sent him over the last 2 days, I didn't ask for nothing back. I didn't say, when you get out and get on your feet, I need my money back. No, I didn't ask for anything back. All I said was, lose my number. That's it. And good luck. Chin up. Like I always tell them, chin up. You'll be okay. That's what I told him. I said, I'll put some money on the phones for your son. You can talk to your son. I'm not a mean person. I'm just not going to waste my time. I don't have so many good years left. I got to use them wisely. I'm about to be 60. So I must use my time wisely. Grandma arrested. So, yeah, no.
So are you going to talk to him tonight?
No.
You talked to him earlier.
I sure did.
So you're not going to talk to him no more?
Because that was right at the court. So I gave him that. Because court didn't go well. So I gave him that. I'm not a cold person. But at the same time, I'm not about to deal with a person that's not appreciative. That's just what it is. I'm a very giving person, but if you don't appreciate what I'm doing for you, then why am I doing it? I don't need to do it. That's being used. If a person don't appreciate you, they're using you. Right or wrong?
Yeah, I guess so.
They're using you. If they don't appreciate you, they're using you. But they're steady asking you and needing you and da-da-da-da-da, but they don't appreciate you, then they're using
But then doesn't that make you, okay, what fulfillment out of this that you get? Because people do things for a reason, right?
I know the system. I've been there, done it. I've worked with that. I've done 8 years of criminal law. I've seen what people go through. And when I met him, he told me how when he went away to jail, when we first met, we talked for like 3 hours about everything. And he was telling me how he got locked up and everybody left him. Everybody just left him. And the way he said it, he sounded like a puppy that was left in the rain. That's how he sounded when he said it. And I felt some type of way. And I was in my head like, wow, I would never do that to a person. And I said it to him. I said, I would never do that to a person. I said, because that's a hard thing to go through. And, somebody should have been there for you. And I think that's part of the reason, because of what he said when he said that to me. I felt some type of way. And that was the first day we talked. So that might be part of it, because boom, it happened again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking, all right, you need me. That's why when he reached out after I wrote him, I said, is your camp doing everything they're supposed to do? And he said, yes. I said, do you need me to do anything for you? He said, no. And I said, okay, if ever anything changes, let me know. And then a week later, he called back and said, I need you to help me with my legal, because I don't think these lawyers are right. And I said, okay. And that's when I got on that one lawyer and drove him crazy. Then I drove the second one crazy, because you're not going to play with his life. That's how I felt. You're not about to play with his life. You asked for some money and you got it. So now you need to do the work. And neither one of them did the work. And I had a problem with that, because he said, she's not good at this. She's not, and I don't know what happened with the other people that was involved, but he was like, she's not good with this, or she doesn't have the time or her work or whatever he said, and he was like, can you help me with that? And then that's what happened. Started just dealing with the lawyers, still asking how you doing. His friends was helping him. I didn't have to put money on his books. Somebody was doing that for him at the time. And then I think in February, that's when I started putting money on his books, because they fell off. And then I just every month I was putting money on his books for him. And so yeah, that's it.
They said this call. Hold on. They said this call seems staged. Well, I learned about this. Hold on. They said this call seems staged. I learned about this earlier, and I was messing with somebody in the chat. So when you come in late, you don't know what's going on. Then you won't understand. Here's what happened. Somebody was in the chat.
She'll watch it.
No, I'm saying they saying it was staged. Yeah, I called her, and they saying that me calling you staged. This person in here, they don't understand what happened. They don't understand what happened earlier. You need to come from the beginning and you understand what happened. So don't come in here with them nonsense and not understanding what happened. The call was staged. No, y'all made her mad. She contacted me earlier. She had me listen to the
Oh no, they didn't make me mad.
No, you did, man. You did get mad. Stop telling me.
No. You're saying they made me mad.
The people.
No, they didn't.
Hold on. When you called me earlier, you said you sent me the message saying, listen to this. This is Dre. Listen to Dre, Nesto and Dion, right? So I thought you were just asking me to listen to it because you thought it was the person that had contacted me, and I told you no, it's not. It wasn't Dion. But then then you told me listen to it, what he's saying. I was like, what did he say? Because I didn't want to listen to this long, drawn out stuff. Right. And then that's when you was telling me what he said about you, and you were upset, and you said you weren't going to go see him anymore and all this kind of stuff.
That was him, not them. That was
but they the one kept you did a live.
Right.
So and you said that they kept sending you messages. You said they kept sending you messages about the him.
Go watch this video, right?
Exactly. So I was answering her question about it being staged. This is not staged. This is something I decided to call because I was blaming y'all for making her not want to see him. That's what I did.
Oh, they're not to blame.
Somebody told you go listen to it. Somebody told you go listen to it.
Yeah, but I always get that. And here's the thing. I feel like it was several people that said it Saturday. Some of them was trying to be funny, and some of them was saying it out of concern, like, girl, because I do get a lot of girl, don't waste your time. He this, that, and the other. And so, and I get it on my IG. A lot of things that come up on those phone calls, I get a lot of women that will contact me and send me videos of what she posts, the phone calls or whatever, and be like, and they'll break it down to me and tell me like, you know, da 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 da. But they're not malicious. They're just keeping me, you know, because they know I don't be on those. Because I say it, I don't be on those bloggers' channel. I may see the picture of what they're saying, but I don't open it up and listen to it, and I don't read the comments. Only persons that I do is the phone calls from jail, because that's just an original situation with no narration to it, like everybody else's messiness. So I just, you know, she's getting kind of messy with it, but I don't listen to them, and they know I don't. So they will, whenever, because they listen to it, they will tell me on certain things. I'm not upset that, because they didn't say it. It is what it is. They just put me on game. That's all it is. I'm not upset at anybody other than the person that said it, because he's a strong individual that doesn't fold to peer pressure, where so he needed to say that. So if he said it, he meant it. And if you meant it, don't be sorry, own it. That's how you felt, then own it. But the thing of it is, around that time, which, since you keep trying to go back to that time so long ago.
It is long ago. This is
no,
July.
no.
It is long ago. Because you,
But
okay,
listen,
what?
if he said it, he meant it. Why were you being fake around me? Because that whole month of July, June, August, right after he said that, he was acting the same way he's acting now. So who's to say you don't feel like that now? Because you shouldn't have felt that way in the first place, because I never spoke or said you have to be with me. I'm only doing this because you need to be with me. I'm not that girl with anybody. Definitely not with him. I don't care how much money I spend on a person or time. If I'm doing it from the heart, it's from the heart. I'm not ever looking for something back. I was never that person. I've done a lot for a lot of people, and I don't look for anything but a thank you. I don't look for, okay, so what you got? No, I don't do that. So me looking out for him and making sure his mental is straight, and if he says he's innocent, not get screwed.
Okay.
And I don't have a problem doing all this work and he run back to his wife. I don't have a problem. The only problem I had with all of that, and I get it why she, shut down, was because social media was just kept calling her all kind of bad names and just kept coming from. Not everybody's built for that. And they just kept at her and kept at her and kept at her. And the smart thing would have been to stay off of it. So you don't hear it, you don't see it, you don't know, and still stuck by your man, But again, it's not my place to speak on what they should do and shouldn't do. I just talk to him because he's my friend. I don't know her. And I just say, whatever is going to make you happy, you do it. That's all I do. That's all I say to him. Whatever you want to do to make you happy, that's what you do. Don't worry about nobody else. Don't worry about my feelings, because I'm good. I want you to be happy. If being happy is being with her, then that's what you do. You go be happy. And I say that because they had 8 years, and like I said, he really never complained until I told social media about anything in the relationship. Not saying it was perfect, but I didn't think it was anything dreadfully wrong with the situation, because they were, other than the issues they had with the kid, the daughter. That was the only thing that was ever spoken upon. But and that's part of the reason why he kind of feel like he needs to step away, because that's her kid, and that won't ever get resolved, because I guess it's not a repairable situation, and that's her only child. And it's like, do I want to be a person that inserts myself in this situation and that's all she got, or do I just let them be together and I move on,
Mm-hmm.
So that messes with his head as well.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that the daughter is her daughter, and regardless of how he feel about her, that's her daughter, and they need to, have a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And that daughter hates him, where that hurts the relationship. Mm-hmm. So it's just a lot of things that come into play, but it's not me thinking, oh, I did all this, you need to be my man. No, it's what I did all of this for you. All I ask you to do is be respectful, and don't say anything slick out your mouth that's unnecessary. Now, if he said something that I deserved, I don't have a problem owning it, but I didn't deserve that, You know, all I'm trying to do is get this lawyer because the other two lawyers weren't doing anything. So come on, you need this lawyer. He came to me about it. You know, I heard about this lawyer. He's a good lawyer. I said, okay. So I called a lawyer. The lawyer said $250 to come see you. And I was like, okay, which one we did do? And he was like, well, I said, okay, I'm going to call your people. Because I'm going to call everybody first. And if nobody do it, then I'll do it. I'm the last resort. And I always tell them that I'm the last resort. Because you got family. I'm the last resort. If they don't want to do it, then I will do it. And that's what happened. I asked them, I asked the other person. They both was like, ugh. So I ended up doing it with no problem. I'll do it. I'll pay for it. And I paid for it. Didn't mention it. Didn't throw it in his face. I didn't even say anything when all this transpired. I didn't say, oh, that money I get. I didn't throw nothing in his face about the money, the time. Only thing I mentioned to him was that was disrespectful, uncalled for, and I'm good. That's all I said to him. I didn't even throw anything in his face about time, money, all of this stuff I've been going through with social media, getting dragged in the streets. None of that, you know, none of that. I just said, you should have never said that. You said it because you meant it. You know, and if you felt that way, you know, that's a problem because you was, you know, allowing me to spend my time, my resources, my efforts, and my money on you, and you felt that type of way. That's a problem. I don't care when he said it. He should have never said it if I'm out here looking out for you and I got your back. Show me respect. That's all I asked for, and I put it in writing to him. All I asked for was respect. That's it. And going back to your wife is not disrespectful to me. Even if he picked up another woman, that would have been disrespectful to me. If he left his wife and picked up some other chick that writes some letters, that wouldn't have been a problem. Because he needs to go where he wants to be. That's it. Nothing more. Oh, my neck hurt. What did I do? But no, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I'm good. Trust and believe I'm good. I'm good. I got plans and I'm about to do them. You know what I'm saying? Because this was kind of hindering my plans in a sense. So it was kind of like okay, I'm free. So I'm good. Going to Africa. Going to Africa for a couple of weeks. And then I'm
What part are you going to?
I'm going to Cape Town.
Cape Town? Okay.
Like
South Africa.
Maybe 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm going to South Africa. I thought I was going to go in April, but April was next month. So I'm going in May. I'm going to go to Miami for a couple of weeks. And then I'm going to go to South Africa. And if I like it, I'm going to come back, get my stuff, and be gone. But, you know what I'm saying? It's not about him not being my man. That was never on the table. He spoke of that and he talks about that. He always tried to say our future, our future, our future. But again, this situation, you can't talk like that because this is just too much going on. It's too emotional, it's too stressful, you know. So a person is not thinking and moving clearly during this situation. And it might be a lot of gratitude, you know, she really doing all of this. And he may feel some type of false feelings for me because of that. So that's why I don't want him to run with that because I want it to be how it was before this happened. And we were just friends before this happened. So I was okay with that being the ending of all of this, being just friends. And it doesn't have to be every day. He doesn't owe me anything, like I said, but respect and appreciation. I appreciate what you did for me. No, you didn't have to do that. That goes a long way. I really appreciate that. You know, thank you. And just respect, she looking out. I can't talk bad about her. She looked out for me. She didn't have to do anything for me. Nothing, you know? So that's the problem, you know? That's how I move. Everybody moves differently. That's just how I feel, you know? And I put it out there for him and he knows, so.
Okay, Dr. TTH says, why are you still talking to him well, let me start reading from the top. It says, listen, everyone in jail or prison do what they need to keep them good. They say and do what is needed to feel relevant and keep their status. Why are you still talking to him if you don't forgive him?
Oh, I'm done talking to him. That was it. I'm not talking to him no more.
Oh, you're not talking to him no more?
No, that's it. I told him, yes, I'm done. I told him today. Don't call me no more. But I said it politely, so I don't think he took it like I meant it because I was nice about it. But I told him I don't talk like that. I don't go off on people. You know, I talk one
So
way
you
all
think
the
you could be
time.
able to not talk to him since you've been talking to him for all this time, over 2 years, and he?
Yes, because ever since it's been on YouTube, he talks to me less and less because of that, not wanting the calls on there. So he'll go 4 days without calling me.
Okay.
So no, I'm good. No, I'm good because I can disconnect from anybody. I told you I'm more mental than emotional. I can disconnect from anybody without like it never happened. Trust me, I can disconnect from anybody. I'm not a regular female. I'm not those emotional crying. I miss you. Why did you do this to me? You know, or overly mad. I'm not that girl at all. My ex cheated on me, and I was talking to him like this when I broke up with him like this, and he thought that I was just, I don't know what he thought, but he went to try to touch me like an hour later. He went to try to rub on my thigh, and I was like, "What are you doing?" And he was like, "What?" I said, "We broke up." "Oh, you meant that?" I was like, "Yeah, what did you think?" "Oh, I didn't think you meant that." I said, "Why?" "Because I wasn't screaming. I wasn't cussing at you because he cheated on me, right?" And I was like, "I don't do that. I don't do that. I just told you what it was, and that's what it is. We're no longer together. It's over. And I don't need to yell it, scream it, throw things. I don't do that. I'm not an emotional person. I'm a matter-of-fact person." So, and then he got mad and put me out. I was like, "No, he didn't." He said, "You got an hour to get what you want and get out." I was like, "Ain't that a bitch?" But you cheated on me. My son was 2 months old. And he put everything in the U-Haul and put me out because he cheated. And I respectfully broke up with him. I didn't call him out his name. I didn't cuss him out. I didn't yell at him. I just said it was over because I told you in the beginning, if you cheat, don't get caught. Because if you get caught, it's a wrap because you're doing something you got no business doing, which is maintaining a relationship. And he did it, and he got caught. And then he put me out. I thought that was foul. What kind of shit is that? And he listens to this stuff.
You and this cussing. You
I know,
made me cuss. No, you didn't make me cuss. I was sailor and I had to ask forgiveness early. Huh?
I cuss very frequently on conversation, but I don't cuss people out. It's so weird. That's weird about me. I cuss like a sailor just talking casually, but I would never just, what the, I don't do that at all. I don't pull that energy. I will.
Yeah, that energy felt so bad. I put it out there early and I was like, oh God, I don't like this.
Yeah. But they did go to did that no, I ain't gonna talk about that.
Okay, Dr. TTH says, our friends are unconditional. Oh, okay. Now you're comparing him with your ex. Sonia, stop. That's what TTH
That wasn't a comparison. It was a conversation tone. That's what I was. Do people listen? I was saying that I said it to him in a tone like this. I said to this, when I spoke to him just like this. We're good. Don't call me no more. I heard what you said. It was disrespectful, and I don't want nothing else to do with you. And I said it like that. I didn't get loud. I didn't cuss. I just said it in casual conversation. And I said in comparison, that happened to, and I said, that's why I think he called me back, because I don't think he think I'm serious. And I said, that happened to me when I broke up with my ex. I said it the same way, and he didn't think I was serious. That's what I was comparing, the tone of the conversation. I'm not comparing men. I'm talking about the conversation and how they didn't take to it. They thought I was just playing, I guess, or whatever. So that statement didn't make sense because she's not paying attention. Because that's what I was saying. I was talking about how I talk to people is one way. It's just one way. I don't, And so I think in his mind, why he called me after court is because I didn't go in on him like most people that are upset how they change up and talk. I never spoke to him like that. But I told him when we first met, I don't do that. Maybe he forgot. I said, I talk one way. I don't yell. And I don't care how serious it is. I'm just not that person. Well, it's in traffic. I do yell in traffic. But other than that, I got road rage. That's about it. But no. I mean, it's cool. If everyone has cool. Said to me again, I'm not asking every time, multiple times.
Okay, Dr. TTH says she keep reading my post. I listen well. I also diagnose mental illness and personality disorder. Do you disown your child when they lie to you?
You can't compare some dude to your child. Two different relationships. My children get a pass on a lot of stuff because they're my kids. So I would never compare my kids to a man. Because my kids come first. Whether I'm married, single, in a relationship, my kids come first, and they're separate. So you can never compare my kids to anybody because they stand alone.
Chelsea said, "Are you tired of this whole situation?"
I've been tired.
Okay. And Lady Di said, "I believe that is just a reason to dip out before bond."
So basically, she's saying what he said wasn't a valid reason to exit.
I just said it's back in July.
It don't matter when it was. It shouldn't have been said. But listen.
And hold on, one more. Dr. TTH says, "Do you disown your girlfriend when they lie? If they lie?"
It's not that he lied. So why are you saying he lied? What did he lie about? And no, I don't think any. Okay, so I only have a handful of close friends, and no, they've never lied to me because they've never had a reason to lie. Other than I'm on my way and they probably still getting dressed. That's about the extent of a lie.
Okay,
but other than that, I don't deal with them in a way that they would need to lie to me. So no, my friends have yet need to lie because we don't deal with each other. I don't call them for money and they say, "Oh, I ain't got it," and they got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I've never called them for a favor or anything. So why would they need to lie to me? And no one I've never went to a friend for anything other than conversation. So my friends never needed a reason to lie because I don't judge them. I don't get into their business. I don't try to be like, "Oh, you need to leave." I don't do that. So there was never a reason for any of my friends to have to lie to me. And it's not about him lying. It's about what he said.
Okay. Victoria says, "We all have failed relationship. Why can't we just support one another's feelings instead of trying to bash and bully her with conversation?"
Thank you, girl.
Says bad situation, BS, sorry.
I mean, they bash me because it's what they've been doing since July. So that's just unconscious habit because they've been bashing me from July since the phone calls came out in the name. I've always been shitted on because of the narration that they put out there. Because other than those couple of phone calls that were kind of explicit, our phone conversation is just like me and you talk. It's just, "How was your day?" Da, da, da. It's none of that. You don't hear me talk about, "I miss you, baby," and you know what I'm saying. You don't ever hear pet names and none of that stuff. And oh, when you get here, but you don't hear that. The bulk of our conversation is just conversation, but they try to put that narrative that is something more than that just because we reminisced on something that we did. Everybody reminisce on a time. Remember that time we did this? Remember that time we did that? And he's in jail. So if you're in jail around a bunch of dudes, what do you want? You want female conversation. So let's talk about a good time. Let's talk about a time when we had fun. And the only fun we ever had was that. Because again, we never see each other other than those couple times.
Yeah.
So,
Lady Di said, "Didn't he say he was joking on you? Was a big mistake."
Who was joking?
When he was talking to
No, he wasn't joking. Why would you? First of all, why would you joke with a person that feels some type of way about me?
Okay, Lenny.
If you're talking to one of the other bloggers that can't stand your ass, why would you joke to her about something? You wouldn't be joking with her about somebody that she don't like. That's not,
Yeah. So basically, Lenny says, "So basically, you mad because he seems to side with his son over you?"
Oh my God, people be missing our point. I don't care about him siding with his son. His son didn't even say much. He said everything. In that conversation, his son said one thing and he ran with it and said about 4, 5, 6 things. His son just chuckled after he said it and started talking about, yeah, they premium men and women can't afford them. So, no, it was an unnecessary conversation. And he shouldn't have said it, period. In joking or in seriousness. But he wasn't joking. He was serious. It had nothing to do with his son. He just happened to be saying it to his son. I don't care like they don't care about us getting along. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about me liking them just like I don't care about them liking me. You know, those are his people, not mine. I'm not trying to insert myself in his life like that. I don't need to know his kids, meet his friends, hang around them. I don't need to do any of that, period, at all. Never, you know? I don't do that with anybody I date. I don't go around their people. I stay away. I don't need to meet Joe, this, that, and other, because all that does is it brings future problems because not everybody gonna get along. Or I don't like her. Or I think she does. And then now, you know what I'm saying? So to stop all of that, I stay away. I don't need to. I could just see you. I don't need to see your people. You know, I don't need to know that person. I don't need to know that person. I don't need to meet that person. No, at all. Because the friendship we had wasn't an in-person friendship anyway. We were, again, 95% phone friends. So I don't need to be cool with none of his people. Nothing against them, but that's just anybody. Only one person in my life I've ever got cool with their family, and none of the people I hung out with in Vegas. And then the only people that I dealt with as far as when I dated somebody, you know what I'm saying? And that was a positive thing. But other than that, no, I don't need to be cool. And how his son feel about me, I don't care. His son don't have to like me. Again, I don't deal with him. He can feel how he feel. And he's going to feel a certain way because he has a love for the wife. And I guess he's got the impression that I'm trying to, like everybody else keep trying to say, I want to move the wife over so I can be the everything. And that's not true. I'm not like that.
Okay.
You know?
Question. Somebody said, do you have a boyfriend right now?
I got a date.
Oh, so you haven't need somebody
I've been
interested in.
I've been
Okay.
talking to this guy since May.
Okay.
He's real handsome.
Okay. Okay.
And
I
he's
guess
real
Lenny was right.
handsome. Huh?
I guess Lenny was right.
Yeah, I got a nice one. I got to send you a picture. He's real cute. Hello? Yeah. I'm on the phone with Sylvia. She done got me caught up on this live with her. Huh? Live. She going
Live.
She on
Yes,
live,
I'm on live.
She on live. That's her. She on live.
She asking.
They beating me up, Yvette, man.
They're not beating her up. They're just asking questions.
They beat me up, man. Yvette is my road dog. That's my bestie from 7th grade.
What they doing? Let me go on here and see.
I'm on live. I'm answering the question that the people are asking.
Yvette, they coming for me.
They say we're not. They said no, they're not. They're not coming for you. They're not being mean.
No, I'm just playing. You know, the thing of it is, and Yvette, no, because Yvette's always.
Doing live now?
Yeah, I'm live right now.
She's always on with me when I do live. She's always on with me. That's my co-pilot.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so she be beating the crowd up for me when they be trying to come for me. Because I can't see all the comments, but she can.
The crowd is not mad in here. They're not mean. You know, I don't let them.
I mean, the thing
I think the one that she did 8 hours ago with her get a car.
Oh, that was earlier. That was early when I was going to court. I'm on live right now. Click the button that says live.
do you follow her? You gotta follow her, I think. You gotta subscribe.
Yeah, you have to.
I am subscribed. Let me see.
You have to hit the live button.
Here's the one that she did 3 hours ago for Nesto 5.
It's titled "What in the World's Going On with Fulton County?"
Okay, let me see.
They asked if cause I said I don't talk to Nesto more. They asked if my friends lie, would I cut them off? Yvette, have you ever lied to me?
No, have you lied to me?
Nope.
Y'all both lied to each other because y'all know y'all lied.
No, we're telling like it is. We always the one hitter.
I know.
We keep it 100. We ain't got no filter. We don't
We
disrespect.
ain't got no filter. We've always kept it 100 since day one.
Since 7th grade.
7th grade.
Crack-a-lacking.
Y'all know y'all told a lie to each other some kind of way. You
No,
probably
we
did.
don't.
You probably didn't want to go out one day. You probably didn't want to go out. Look, Yvette, listen. She probably didn't want to go out one day, and she's like, "Oh, I'm not feeling well." And then really, she had somebody else to go out with that day.
No, we don't
do that. Yeah,
We just say we don't feel like that shit. That's it.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
okay.
can honestly say, right, we can be honest and it's okay because we are so alike on the mental. She more mental than emotional like me.
Yeah.
So they talking about, can I stop talking to Nesto today and be all right tomorrow? Or will I? See, yeah.
We don't get into that bullshit. It's unnecessary.
Yeah, we don't get emotionally caught up with dudes. There's too many out here.
There's too many out here. You're goddamn right.
There's too many options.
Some of those options might be scary, y'all. I don't know about that. Too many out there now. Not some. It might be a lot, but not some good ones, huh? What she said?
He just said when they slip up that pig, she coming after him. We are, and it's so weird. But Yvette and I are very similar in how we think about relationships and men, and we're both more mental than emotional when it comes to men.
Yeah, we don't get into that emotional shit. Niggas come a dime a dozen.
Yeah, we ain't crying over nobody. We're not boo-hooing over nobody. We're not stalking nobody. We're not chasing nobody.
We did that shit since junior high.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Man, Yvette got a nasty potty mouth.
We do. Hey.
Man, oh man, you gonna get fined.
That's a
You gonna get
Christian
fined every
channel,
time you
man.
cuss.
Potty mouth, and it will get worse if you talk to me.
Oh Lord, let
Shoot, Yvette, keep it PG.
let.
That's a Christian channel.
Okay, I'm sorry, but these
Oh Lord, have mercy. She get ready to go deep in there. Oh my Lord.
She works me with the mouth.
Yeah.
Cause she'll snap. I'm not a snapper. I'm a mild person. She'll snap.
I don't have no filter, and I snap back.
Yeah, she snap back quick. She gets slick with it. I'm a mild mannered person. She's not.
Yeah.
But no, we don't really that. And you know, that's that. That's what that is. But yeah, I need to take a nap because I've been up since yesterday.
All right, you tired. I'm gonna let you go.
Do a live.
She about to do a live. You gonna do a live tonight so the people
I'm
can...
not.
Oh.
I was gonna do one with Nesto, and I changed my mind.
Oh, you was gonna do a live with Nesto?
I was gonna make him apologize out loud because I was going to have him, not make him. I was going to have him apologize out loud because that.
But he apologized 4 times, you said.
Yeah, but it went public, so he needed to publicly apologize. And I wanted him to publicly apologize to his wife for all the slick shit he said out of his mouth about her as well.
But now you apology. Oh, so Jesus, let me go.
No,
I gotta go.
They'll say, "Oh, last time he apologized, I think it was on another thing. They was like, I can hear and say sorry to the daughter." And I'm like, "Well, what? Like."
And maybe he needs to go apologize to everybody he has hurt.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah, that would be good.
Maybe he apologize to everybody. So maybe that would be the road to repentance. Apologize to everybody.
And that's what you should have did when y'all was working. I mean, but not say it in a way where you're admitting guilt because you can't do that. But just anybody that felt whether you did it or not, long as they felt some type
Well,
of
why don't you
way,
go visit him and
apologize.
why don't you go visit him and do that? That's your hold on, my daughter's calling me. Hold on. Hey, hon.
Hey, lady.
I'm alive.
Oh no, I just had to make sure I still could drop Kobe off in the morning, right?
Yes, ma'am. Bring Kobe.
Okay, because I get up I'm not going to get up too early since he's going to be with you, so he don't have to go to the bathroom super early. He'll just let you know when you get up.
Okay.
I'm bringing him, because I'm going to get up about 5:15.
Ma'am, I'm on the phone. I'll call you right back.
Okay.
All right, Miss Sonia.
That's crazy. Yo.
I'm about to get off this live, so you can go get some rest.
Okay, so you know that your
My what?
what do you call those people? Those people that do lives about you.
What
What's
they?
some-
Are they gonna?
Co-bloggers.
What about them?
They're gonna be coming.
Coming for what? Come on, no, it might not come.
50,000.
I don't care about Lord Jesus.
Hey, what is this? That's accurate. Beginning of all investigation. Oh, okay, $32,000 in rent. Did he bring a copy of the rent check that was insufficient? Okay, that's.
Okay, you're talking business work stuff. I'm gonna have to let you go now, ma'am.
No, I was reading his transcripts from the preliminary hearings. That's all. He sent me some stuff.
Oh, you got transcript?
Yeah, I got the transcripts.
From where?
He
Oh,
sent
do
me-
you have a? Hold on, I'm mute for a second.
Or did he leave?
Oh, I think he left.
Yeah. Reception.
Ask Lenny who we talking about.
Ask who?
Lenny.
She said ask Lenny what he talking about.
Lenny's. Vet ask what are you? Yvette ask what are you talking about? I'll leave the scene. You going to mess up their weed?
Ask Lenny who we talking about.
Ask Lenny who we talk about.
Oh, I don't know what did Lenny say? What did Lenny say? What did Lenny say?
He know hoes.
He know hoes.
Oh man,
He know hoes from different area codes.
Oh, 304. Oh, that's what he said, 304.
Yeah, he asking for it.
Oh, you
Oh Lord. Okay, y'all. It's time to get off. Yvette gonna go in and Sonya gonna go. Okay, y'all. Ladies, I'll talk to y'all later.
Be R-rated.
All right. No R-rated on my channel.
Block him, girl, block him.
Good night. Good night.
Right.
Have a good night.
Don't forget to go visit him, because I don't think he gonna do what he said he gonna do. So make sure.
Wait a minute. You need to go do your visit with the man. Go visit the man this week.
No, I don't.
Girl, go visit your man. Go say your goodbye. Your Dear John letter. Do your Dear John letter to your man.
No, we good. No, we good. We good. It's all good in the hood. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Ain't nobody mad. Ain't nobody mad. Oh, we just good. We just gonna leave it at that. The thing of it is, you gotta keep your distance, because what'll happen is it's gonna turn to anger, because if you keep moving the way you're moving and deflecting and not owning it, it's gonna be a problem. So it's better to just not revisit it and just leave it alone and let his people take care of him.
All right now. Sonia has spoken. Shonda said run.
Okay, I'm the reason. Let's see if some people fall back in play and, take it from there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because the friend is out.
All right.
Friend is out. She is gone. Dismissed.
So you can't even say goodbye in person?
I already said it.
Oh, okay.
I said it. I said bye. Chin up. You'll be all right. I said it.
So you was moving.
Moving not even. That was polite.
Say something. Nikki said go live, Sonia.
Nah. Go live so she can attack me.
Most people, I think you're gonna get most people happy with you because you making that move to move on.
Oh, really? That's nice to know.
So you're gonna have some friendly fire.
They still gonna talk trash. They still gonna talk trash, you bet. Some will. I feel like some will. Some will come off the hate train, but I don't. I'm confused about the hate train in the first place because I always said I was. I mean, you hear the phone calls. You don't ever hear me say, "Leave her, be with me." You know what I'm saying? Whenever I get upset with her, it's because of something that she's not doing to help him with his case. Because I feel like that's your wife. Through thick and thin, that's what you're supposed to do. And I know what he had just did when he spent all that money getting her what she wanted. She wanted that truck, and he busted his ass and gave her that truck. And then he gets arrested 3-4 months later, and it's like, oh, I can't do it. Cinch you know? And so I felt some type of way like about that, you know? As a friend, I felt that was wrong, you know? But I didn't say, oh, no, you need to be with that, you know? Still be with her if that's where you want to be. But I felt that was wrong, you know? It made me feel like you was just a material situation for her. Now that you're going through something, you know what I'm saying? They bounced. They didn't say you did it. You know, they didn't think you did it, but they bounced. And I know why they bounced. But together, they could have did it because he was going through it like she was going through it, you know? And they could have bonded on that. You know, we're going to go through this together because he catching hell like she catching hell. But we got each other. So that to me was, you know, a lot, some parts of why I because some people were saying, and I did get upset about that with her indirectly, you know, because I felt some type of way about lack of support for him, you know, which pushed more support on me, you know, and I was like, damn. So I would have been happy.
Okay, Chelsea said go live to discuss this. All of them are asking you to go live so you can discuss it and you can do all the cussing and all the stuff you want to do on your channel.
You about to take a nap?
Me, no, you.
Tell her tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow.
She'll do it tomorrow, y'all.
You want to bed, you bet tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow at 8.
She's gonna do it tomorrow at 8 o'clock. She be ready. She's gonna go live and y'all could go talk to her. All those that celebrating, y'all can have a party and all that stuff.
Yes.
Y'all go enjoy because now she's free. She's free. I don't know what you're gonna do with no more phone calls, but she's gonna be free.
I'm sitting at a lot. They got like 400 phone calls left. I don't think they have 100 out. So it's a lot of phone calls. I mean, I don't think any relevance is to it because it's a dead situation, you know? So I don't know if they want to, you know, still, you know, hear.
They said free from what? They Dr. TTA says free from what?
That you need to.
Oh, sorry, y'all. There was no sound. I was muted. Free from everything, she says, Doc.
Financial aid, Mozzie, from your school.
Free from everything. Okay, she said she was going to go live tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, to answer your question about all of this. She is free.
I thought they asked everything they needed to ask.
She said she thought y'all ask everything that you need to ask. They want to ask them themselves.
I don't think there's anything else to say. I mean, go listen to the video slowly. Listen to it 3 or 4 times slowly, and that's what it is. It's disrespectful. That's all.
Well, we're gonna go listen to the video. I'm gonna have a group of people.
Listen to it slowly with a clear mind. Don't listen to it thinking of something. Just go and just listen to it, you know, and then hear what he says.
Yeah.
And they said there's other ones out there like that where he talking slick at the mouth. So, hey. I'm good.
Carolyn said you can't play with God. I don't know what Carolyn's saying that for, but okay. She's
I
not.
don't
She's
play
not
with- I
playing
don't
with
play
God.
with-
She's
I-
remember
I
she
deal
said
with-
she don't
with
believe
that.
in God. So what are y'all talking
Yeah.
about? How's she
Yeah,
playing
whatever
with
that's-
God? What is wrong? Why do y'all come in here and say stuff that doesn't make sense? That
Because
doesn't
a
make
lot of people
sense.
just
He's
come
not
in,
playing
they
with
don't
God.
know.
What are you talking about? Y'all don't make sense. Y'all come in here, Johnny come lately.
Yeah, and they jump in and they want to ask questions.
I know.
I get that too. And you have to just tell them if you already spoke on it, just go to the beginning and just look at it.
But I never used to say. I don't know what she's talking about. Somebody playing with God. I don't know what she's talking about.
Yeah, I don't know either. Okay. See you later.
All right. Have a good
Me
one.
and Vic gonna chop it up.
Okay.
I'll take Becky.
Bye. All right, y'all. That was a long. Yeah, I didn't expect to stay on that phone that long, but we're gonna go review that video. What is said in that video that upset her? Hold on a second. All right, I'm gonna end this and then I'll come back later on to see what was said in that video that made her upset. I'll see you guys later. She's gonna be on tomorrow at 8:00, so you guys could answer her ask her questions and stuff like that tomorrow. So she's not gonna go in to visit. I gotta go, y'all. I'm supposed to be calling somebody. I forgot. All right, bye, y'all.